Hello and welcome to St. Jean-Augustine Field here in Brampton, Ontario. Adam Melrose joined by color commentary super aficionado Ron Ferwarda. Thanks for making it the drive here today, sir. It's our first time doing a broadcast for the GTA Grizzlies, so I'm pretty excited about being at a new field, new challenges to get the stream up and going here, sir. So I think, and we're in for what looks to be a bit of a rainy day, sir. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, driving out here, I can tell you that there was a couple really significant showers. I'd say about a half an hour away. Looking at the clouds, it might miss us because the wind is significant.
Yeah.
And the wind is coming out of the north, and that is definitely going to be a factor to, like, it is gusting, I'd say about 30 kilometers an hour right now.
Yep.
Adam, and it's throwing the ball into this wind, I think, is going to be a non-factor because it's not going to happen.
It's going to be a day for sure. So, you know what? I'm pretty excited about it. Let's bring up, we've got a bit of a smaller roster for Toronto, but if we can bring up the the schedule, let's have a look at sort of what's brought us to today. This is only game 2 for the GTA Grizzlies. Obviously, the Cougars coming to town. Their inaugural year here in the CJFL had themselves a nice little W, and obviously the Grizzlies as a team, I was watching them in warm-ups, a lot of talent on this team. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of run today, and obviously the Grizzlies looking to put a 1 in the W column here, Coach, but London Beefeaters coming in off of, they started a week before most people in the league, and coming in 2-0 in this game, of course, looking to go 3-0. So,
and nationally ranked number 5, I believe, in the country. So that's something else to consider. This is a very, very good football team for London.
Yes.
I'm excited to see GTA. GTA always has a team that just battles. They battle through everything. They are a well-coached team. They just sometimes lack overall depth. I don't know what we're going to see. I haven't seen GTA yet. I literally just got here 5 minutes ago, Adam. So
yeah. Well, I can tell you on the depth chart, we got a couple of things that I've seen. Beauchamp starting at quarterback for them today, and I do see one two-way player so far in an Aiden Vassell, who is slotted here at the will linebacker position and at the running back spot. So I'm assuming we're going to see a healthy dose of number 38 today in this game. So, and I think we're just double-checking some things with the white hat ref.
So, yeah, the Beefeaters are going to be in their red jerseys, blue pants, silver helmets, and GTA is going to be in their all whites. Most of them have the black GTA helmet. So with the double blue trim, I believe we're going to have the playing of our national anthem here.
Okay, well, we'll take a break for that real quick, and we'll be right back after the anthem.
Ontario. As is our usual practice, before we kick off today's game, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the land that we have the privilege to be placed on today. The city of Brampton is located on the traditional territories of the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee, and Wendat nations who have called this land home since time immemorial. We recognize the Mississaugas of the Credit as the original rights holders and the signatories of Treaty 19, the Resistance Purchase of 1818, and that the agreements made therein are foundational to our nation-to-nation relationship. As a city, we are committed to our ongoing role in reconciliation through meaningful action rooted in truth, justice, and respect. We're grateful to the original caretakers of this land who have ensured we're able to live in Brampton now and in the future. In addition, I'd like to advise our fans that the Canadian Junior Football League and the Ontario Football Conference wishes to towards any of our players, coaches, or officials, the offended person or persons may be removed from the stadium. Please stand with me for the singing of the national
For Werda, again, back on our thoughts from earlier. Lots of different homes for the GTA Grizzlies this year, playing at a couple different schools. I believe they're back here next Saturday as we were looking at the schedule, the visiting Quinty Skyhawks, who new logo for them, by the way, I noticed this year. It's like a Q and an S rather than the old yellow bird head.
Well, they have the association with the college there now, so they're doing something more in line with that. One thing I will say is, like, really nice touch. As we were listening to their opening here, really nice touch. Not really justifying, but and everything else. That's not something I've seen at a CJFL game yet. So it was very touching. I enjoyed that.
Absolutely. I heard that at a Saunders High School game in London last year, but it's obviously respect where respect is due, and here we go. So your 2-0 or the 2-0 London Beefeaters visiting team taking on your GTA Grizzlies here on Grizzlies TV, live from Saint Jean Augustine. We're going to get this thing kicked off, sir.
The returners better go back.
Yeah.
Or not.
A little bit of wind. That one's going to flip. That one looks like it's going to Jaheim Ferguson, who's going to take that one on the top side of your screen, get the ball up to about the 40, and the London Beefeaters will scrimmage 1st and 10.
So, again, we're expecting quite a bit with the wind. We're expecting it's starting to rain already. It's just a light drizzle, but I think the passing game, which is, I know one of the things the Beefeaters want to get going today, and GTA as well, I think that's going to be definitely one of the things that might take a hit.
Yeah. Well, a couple different things here. Jaheim Ferguson setting up today at slot back today, sir. Change on the offense. DJ Fonte's going to take this one, give it to Elijah Prosper. Prosper up the middle, met by a bunch of Grizzlies here at about the 45, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good, really good flow from the linebackers coming across. They've got some big boys out here, and they're really stacking up close to the line of scrimmage. We've seen a lot of teams kind of playing London that way. They're almost zero coverage. They are cover zero right now, so they have all 12 guys within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. Fonte rolls out to his right side. He's got a man open in the flats, hits him, goes to number 84, and that's going to bring them. That's Connor Hall on the reception. That should be just about a yard short of a first down, so we should have about a 3rd and 1 situation here.
Yeah,
Ron.
Again, really excellent coverage across the board. Good pressure brought up by the Grizzlies there. You can see the left end. I didn't quite catch his number. Left end.
In behind Jaheim and everybody else standing for protection. Nope, let's give this to Prosper. Prosper's rocking up the middle.
There.
Does not get it. And we get a big tackle here from big number 63 on the T-line. Hats off to our man, number 63. Really nice stop here. That's going to be Michael Hoggup at the nose tackle here, and that's going to turn the ball over. First down, Grizzlies.
That's what you're looking for GTA. You know, you want to right the ship off to that loss that you had a couple weeks ago. end by the GTA defense here. Let's see if the Grizz can get something going.
Yeah, so we got our man number 11, Brandon Beauchamp, taking the snaps today, Coach, with Adrian Vassell in behind him.
That's a load at running back.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Beauchamp's going to drop back, a little pump fake, rolls out to his left side, might just keep this one. Yes, he will. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage, gets about maybe 2 yards on this one run.
Yeah, 2 or 3 yard carry. He was looking for someone, and the Beefeaters jumped down on it, so they're looking for a quick out, it looked like to me. And Beefeater coverage jumped down and did a good job of recognizing that, pulling the ball down, and good job by the offensive line protecting for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So nice little opening statement here, right? We get the ball on the right side of the 55 here, Coach.
Yep.
And same sort of 3-by-1 look here for the Grizzlies, Coach, with Vassell in the backfield. Beauchamp, snap is good. Hands it back to Vassell up the middle. Vassell's pumping his feet, getting things going. Slowed up, but I think he's going to get a gain of about 1 here before the Beefs D-line brought him back.
It's going to be interesting to see. They went 3 to the boundary and 1 to the field. Usually when people go 3-by-1, they tend to try to shorten that side down, and it's 3 to the field, 1 to the boundary. So that was interesting how they lined up like that.
Yeah.
But again, gain of 1 on that. And
maybe seeing how the Beefs react when maybe trying to set up a screen game to the boundary side or something.
That could have been it too, but they rolled over with their coverage pretty easily.
Yep. So I believe this is going to be Aiden Vanderweg ready to punt this one.
As you can hear from our headsets, the wind is howling, and it's at GTA's back right now.
Absolutely. So almost gets to it. Okay, this is a high. I'm kind of interested that they didn't blow that one down, but nice and safe. This one's going to be fielded by Semi Tewo, who's going to go almost out of bounds. No, keeps his feet pumping, and he's going to go down here at about the 40-yard line, 41. And it'll be 1st and 10 Beefs.
Yeah, short punt, unfortunately. I didn't know, if we can just get the replay on that. I couldn't quite see if someone got their hand on there because of the way it looked, it went straight up. So it could have been that
lots of
got
pressure
there.
from I believe Ethan Grant of the Beefeaters almost gets there. The shield for the punt crew did a good job of keeping him in check.
Grizzlies are playing that really. They're playing a 3-man. It's a 3-4 defense, but they looks like they're adjusting to that.
Pressure coming. Prosper rolls off the first man, but 1, 2, 3 guys bringing him down. Hats off to 78 and 63 getting involved again too. So we've got hug up and a really good flow from the Grizzlies defense coming across here. So we'll be left hash here on the 43-yard line. 2nd and about 8.5 here for the Beefs. Prosper and Fonte in the backfield, that same 3-by-2 look we've been seeing. Senate Jahim in motion. Fonte hits him, finds Ferguson. Ferguson's going to get a first down, and he'll be and they fumble the ball, and I think the Grizzlies have it.
They did. So they stripped the ball out. Great effort there and recover. I'm trying to get the number of the recovery.
So I believe it was 78, which is Emiliano Ailman of the Grizzlies, who was involved in that tackle just before. And apparently that guy's moving all over the field today, Coach. So 1st down Grizzlies. Here we go.
So that's 2 stops for the Grizzlies defense early in this game.
Yeah, that's want to get your boys pumped up. That's a great way to do that. I'll tell you what.
Turnover and downs, and which would have been a 1st down for the Beefeaters. The Grizz actually capitalized that. Great job stripping the ball.
Yeah, and then just diving right on it. You get this light rain. It's slippery, right? And it's not when you're just soaking wet, which will eventually happen here. So Beauchamp stays in the pocket. Quick pass to number 41. Hit stick doesn't work. We got to take those legs.
That is an absolute load who got that ball.
Yep. So 45, we're going to give hats off to Devontae Edwards. On the reception here, who was listed as a defensive back, but apparently going out on routes here too, Coach.
Yeah, they line him up at the slot back position, and we see a flag coming out here, a late flag. Trying to get the call from the gentleman in the white hat. It was definitely after the play, so. But anyway, that's a big boy who got that ball there.
Yeah, no
kidding.
It
was just a simple, just a simple curl route.
Yep.
Sat down.
I'll have to get something to wipe the rain off of our replay screen here.
Well, ineligible man downfield called against GTA.
Was it? Oh, interesting.
So
was it maybe not 45 that had the reception?
no, it was 45.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
definitely
Big man
45
right here
that
in front
caught
of
it.
us, right?
Yeah,
So now, would you have to? You wouldn't have to
No, 'cause
report
that's-
as 45.
that's eligible.
Yeah. Where did he line up? I guess was the question. Okay, so we're hearing them say that he's got to report in the future. So I don't know. Do we have it on the replay? Yeah, he's on the line. Oh, but was he covered up? Can we see? Yeah, I think that was it, Ron. He was tight end,
Okay.
right? With a wide receiver on the line, so we need that wide receiver off to make him eligible. Correct? Would he be covered up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can see it here. Kinda. Yeah, he's right there, and he's right on the line. Okay, well,
If you've got him
Oh.
on the line, though,
but you've got a wideout
yeah,
on the line as well.
He's got to be off.
So the wideout needed to be off,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
But is that your seventh man? Do you need? No, you've got a guy. Okay, so that's exactly.
Yeah.
So the wide receiver basically lined up in the wrong
Okay,
spot on that
well,
one.
2nd and 20, or 1st and 20, as we back this one up. Replay the down. Beauchamp, good snap, stays in, gets rid of it nice and quick, finds 8. Nice reception. That'll bring it back probably to about a 2nd and 6. And he connects with Aiden Vanderweg. And, should be about 2nd and 6 here. Maybe more, actually, based on the angle here, Coach.
Yeah, like that's just a really nice little skinny post. And again, you saw the clear out. You saw 45 coming out on the out there. So that took the 2 up. And you got one-on-one coverage. The safety went across to the 3. And you've got a big chunk of the field wide open there.
Yeah, well,
Grizzlies are staying in that 3 to the boundary, 1 to the field look.
yeah, well, and now we've got a guy off N45 on the line, so we're good this time if they want to try and hit him again. Here we go. 2 men in motion. Beauchamp gets rid of it, hits 45. Oh, and it knocks the ball out. It's going to be recovered by number 8, and that'll bring up a first down. So
Was that a
Aiden,
catch and a cover?
I think
I think that's what they're
we
calling.
We could
but-
check the replay. I think he gets at least a couple of steps here. 1, 2, 3, yeah,
Okay.
before he knocks it out. So Vanderweg dives on it and saves that play. First down, Grizzlies.
So Grizzlies have got some momentum going here early. They definitely have a mismatch. That's a big boy. You know, he's got to be pushing 240, 250 and mismatch.
Yeah.
And we saw that on that first reception of his as well.
All right,
Three
Beauchamp again staying in it. Hits going for that corner, and it's just a little overthrown. Nice coverage by Zach Hepburn in the mixer. It looks like Schneider, Wes Schneider, who actually I meant to talk about this in the pregame. Beefs have moved Wes Schneider from the linebacker spot to the safety position and brought Zach Hepburn down as an outside linebacker in this game. So a couple of moves. We've also got a new D tackle here in Jean-Loup Brisson for the Beefs here today, Coach. But let's bring it back here with 2nd and 10.
I'm going to say this, like GTA's got some big boys along that offensive line.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see it again. Yep, staying in, gets rid of it, finds Devontae Edwards again, and Edwards gets brought down by 17 of the Beefs. And that is that's a load of a human being to be looking after here. Let me fix your cable here, Ron.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
We can come forward a bit. Here we go.
Oh,
Right?
no, yeah.
Yeah, we are on the 20.
Yeah, you're on the 20-yard
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, we're going for this. Now, we don't know much. I heard that one of their kickers, there's a long snapper missing today, but both kickers are available. Beauchamp sends it. We're going to get procedure here. Now, look at Noah Williams coming in here for the Beefs. Wow.
Yeah, that's you got to know the snap count.
Yeah.
And now that might change your decision. Do you go for the field goal, yes or no? They're leaving the offense out by the sounds of it. So
All right.
a 3rd down and 10 here, back to the 25-yard line for your Grizzlies.
Yeah, and as we're talking about decent size here on the offensive line for the GTAs, Fonseca, Diaz, Mehmet Sol at center, Diaz and Ayigbe, and that's a big old line,
monster.
baby. Holy.
The right tackle is just huge.
Absolutely. Beauchamp having to look across the middle, looking to the corner. Number 1 goes up for it. And we got players in the way. I believe that was
His pass falls incomplete.
incomplete.
It was like he really did a good job trying to high point that ball, and you can just see it. He just knocks it out there. He had that drag route there, great coverage, but there you see the corner. He was playing some good coverage there. Does a good job of staying home and turning it over on something going here on offense. Adam, but I'm really impressed with his GTA team so far.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's always fun being in a new stadium, new team to call. So here we go.
Balthasar in at quarterback.
Balthasar going to let this one go, and he's caught at 89 in his sights. And we're going all the way here, Coach. We've got one man to beat, but man, 38 coming in hard. Great blocking by 14. Touchdown, Beefeaters.
I believe that's the French Canadian that's he's coming here for the Beefeaters.
Correct. That's Logan Donkers.
No.
89.
89, so
Yeah.
it was Donkers. No, I was thinking it was Marc-Andre or whatever the guy's name.
Oh, I told here number 87, who we might see today from, I believe, somewhere in the States. I think Arizona. Michael Downs. Coach let me know about that one right now. So we got a touchdown Donkers in the first quarter here.
When you're playing that tight coverage and you're taking everything up top to take that runaway position here, because the Beefeaters are going to be kicking with the wind.
Yeah.
But you're selling out to stop the run, which if you've got the MO on the Beefeaters, that's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
They haven't had any success really throwing the ball all year.
You know what? Actually, I don't believe that was Balthasar. I believe that was Xavier Zalinti.
Okay. So, yeah, it was number 5.
Zatilny, my apologies. Yeah. So, kind of cool to see a new guy at the helm. Oh. Okay. Stand by.
So the Beefeaters will kick the ball here. The ball is placed at the 45. Rivard is the kicker. Got a little bit of a camera action happening here. Grizz have got 2 guys back deep, number 78 and number 2 for the GTA Grizzlies. Rivard is the kicker. Really tight bunch look here. Kick is away. It's a good kick into the wind. Drops down. Picked up by number 78 for the Grizzlies. Turns it out. Big tackle there by number 22 for the Beefs. Number 22 for the Beefeaters with the tackle. And GTA is going to have long field to go, starting at approximately the 15-yard line. GTA breaks the huddle. 3 to the boundary, 1 to the field. Same formation they've been in so far this game. Looks like they're trying to change the play. Inside handoff. Good straight ahead run by number 30 for GTA. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Beefeaters do lead 7-0. Just doing some little housekeeping here, a little bit technical stuff. There we go. As we see an injured player down for the Beefeaters, I think. So Vessel was the ball carrier. Noah Williams, we see him coming off. Might be an equipment problem. 2nd down and 9 after the gain of 1.
I forgot to for like the first 3 maybe. We grab the stream. Yeah, do your best, do the rest, please.
So Grizz break the huddle. 3-by-1 look.
Thank you, sir. Well, okay, here we go. We're going to hit our minute in the flats, but 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just a simple step off. You're trying to there's what we were talking about, trying to get that screen that was going off there, and Beefeaters had nothing to do with it. With the ball where it is, the wind conditions, are you taking a deuce or are you punting it here?
Well, we're about 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 at about the 10.
I think we're going to see 2 points given up here,
I think you
sir.
give up the deuce myself. Beefeaters do have one back. Offense is staying out. So they're definitely going back
Okay.
to take a safety.
Yep. So 14 is going to take the snap, grab a knee, and that'll bring us to a 9-0 football game for the visiting London Beefeaters. And we'll see the Beefs offense go back to work.
And we do see number 5 coming back in for the Beefeaters at quarterback.
Okay, so Xavier Zetilny of the London Beefeaters coming into the mix. So, I mean, a good opportunity to go on the road, I guess, for the Beefeaters. You've had DJ Vonti at the helm, kind of kicking things off and trying some new hands at that spot. Good chance to do this in a Game 3 situation, get some more tape with another guy, right? So, Prosper in the backfield. We're getting Raymer in motion across the front. We'll give this one to Prosper. Prosper goes up the middle, but gets brought down almost right away
Prosper?
here.
Trying to get the number. 28.
That's Elijah Prosper.
Okay.
Yep.
My bad. So Prosper just, again, Grizzlies are selling out to stop the run. They've got,
Only back in. And
so you got a 22 look here.
Yep.
2x2.
Offset right. Now,
I think the Grizzlies are going to be bringing pressure on this.
yep. Lots of pressure coming up the middle. Xavier gets rid of it. He's got Raymer who pulls it in and finally gets brought down at about the 40 by number 44. And that's going to be 80 Justice. And we've got a 1st and 10 for the visiting London Beefeaters here.
Well, and there you go. Again, is daring London to throw the ball. With the wind and the rain, it's going to be difficult to do. Beefs break the huddle. Fullback in the backfield. It's a 22. 2 receivers to each side. 2 running backs in. Zone read. Pass out to number 84. Paul's incomplete. Ball was there. Just slipped through it. There's that slick field that we were talking about. It's running into problems. Beefeaters turn it over on downs. Grizzlies hold, leading 9-0. Excuse me, the Beefeaters lead 9-0. Grizz take this. Gonna have the ball here at the 35-yard line. So GTA has done a couple really good things offensively. They've run the ball with a little bit of success. They've had some great passing downfield. And again, they're just this 3-by-1 look. It seems to be what their base is, and that's what they're going with.
All right, Beauchamp's going to toss this out to a new back here, Coach.
Number 30.
Number 30, we're going to give that one to Jaden Addo. And I think we got maybe about a yard and a half. Looking to see where they put the stick here. Bring it up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, 2nd down 9. So you're trying to outflank a team that has got a lot of speed at the linebacker core, and I don't think that's necessarily what you want to do if you're GTA. I'd kind of like to go back to that tight end pass and try to get something onto the flats. Seems to be the mismatch.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing the same sort of look here. Addo, I believe, still in the backfield. Oh, bit of a messed up snap here. Beauchamp gets it off the deck, but he's going to get brought down by Noah Williams in the backfield. And that's going to bring up that 3rd and long here, Coach.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate turn of events. Snaps are coming back good. Snaps are coming back really, really good. Maybe a little bit too hot.
Yeah, one I think we're just dealing with. Wayne decided to just really open up here in the last little bit here, Coach. So here we go. So punt team coming out for the Grizzlies with about 13 seconds left here in your first quarter. 9-0 visiting London Beefeaters.
You get Semi back there.
Yeah, Semi-Table single returner here for the Beefs.
Beefeaters showing pressure. Watch 37 straight up the middle here for the Beefs.
Well,
He almost got there.
absolutely. Zhang gets a decent foot on it. Single bounce off the deck. Semi-Teo taking it to the near side and gets brought down by number 18.
Right at midfield.
18 is marked here as
18.
Aiden Francis.
12 was in there. 3 was in there.
Yep. Hats off to Paul Adaliki. And the Beefs will take back over here at about midfield.
We're
And
going to mark it at the 54, actually.
as I think we're wound down maybe the last play of the first, or we're into the second. Okay.
So that was the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Beefeaters are now the Beefeaters got the wind at their back.
And the story of the first quarter, we're seeing some kind of cover zero from the Grizzlies. I like the aggressive play,
Yeah.
but leaving them open a little bit over the top as
And
we've
the
seen.
Beefeaters have taken advantage of that with a couple big passes.
Absolutely. So interesting to see here in the second if there's any change up there, or we'll see maybe that as a
New cue.
halftime change. So,
Balthasar's in now.
correct. We're going to give that to 22. That's Zach Delwo for the London Beefeaters. And
Delwo with a good run over the left-hand side.
yeah, I
Got
think-
about 3 on that.
yeah, not bad. But I mean, great pressure from the GTA Grizzlies of just taking him right back from whence he came here
Yeah.
as coach, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Second and 7. So we've got Balthazar and we've got Delwo now as a nice little backfield package. Looking like most of the same on the receiver core.
No, they got a couple new guys in. Couple.
Here we go. Man coming in motion. Snaps good. Balthazar gives him. Nope. Rolls out to the right side. Hits his man, 89. Who's going to get about another 3 to 4 yard gain here, coach. And that's going to be Logan Donkers on the reception.
Donkers had that long touchdown pass earlier. And again, he's coming from the slot back. He's got that long coming across, what I call a slice action. And he's coming all the way across the formation. Got a gain of 4. And the Beefeaters are now looking at a third down. Long 2, we're going to call it 3 here.
There we go. Balthazar back at the helm here. He's got Ferguson to his left, barking out orders. 3 guys swag down. Trying to see if we can draw the defense here, coach.
Hang
I
call.
like it. Get some extra commands in from Coach Snyder. Give this one back to Delwo. Delwo's going to hammer up the middle and is brought
close.
down by 4 Grizzlies, including number 63, kind of leading the charge there, Michael Hugup.
You needed to get to the full 54 yard, or excuse me, the full yard, and they they got it. Okay.
Okay, so first down Beefs.
Really like the cover 0 look here by the Grizz.
Well, it opens it up. I mean, they're dropping into coverage pretty nicely out of it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, keep the Beefs guessing. Raymer coming across in motion. Give this one back to Delwo up the middle. Delwo is going to drop his shoulder again and get a healthy gain. And that's going to be close to, I bet you this is coming up about second and 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think you had a good solid gain of 8 there. Again, you bring that extra receiver across. You're trying to get the defense to react over to it. GTA does a good job of recognizing it, and probably you're playing 6 guys with everybody 6 yards up. When you break through that first line, there's not much of a second level there.
Yeah, absolutely. As logistically, we are just can't see a thing. Get this one back to Delwo. Delwo, man, real hard run for him. This looks like he's, picks up the first down,
Yeah.
move the chains, first down Beefs.
Got down to the 35-yard line, it looks like. So gain of about 5 on that first down for London. Again, GTA, they're daring them to throw the ball, and it's going to be tough. We talked about ad nauseum kind of at the beginning of the game there. It's going to be tough to do.
Yeah.
The wind is definitely at their back.
Absolutely. 2 guys swag to the line. Let's just, nope, we're going to pull this one. Yeah, no, check that. We did give it to Delwo. I'm getting tripped up here.
Big number 63.
Hugup is the man on D-line for the Grizzlies,
Yeah.
man. He's
Coming-
involved in everything. I
He's
like
playing
it.
that D tackle spot, and he comes all the way across in the backfield to make that play. It's just a really good job of hustle. Threw him down after a gain of about 3. So second down and 7 here. But if he doesn't make that play, he's off to the races.
Yeah, so similar look here. Fullback offside left here. As Balthazar is going to give this. Nope, he's going to pull this one from Delvo. He's going to hit Jaheim Ferguson, who's going to roll this one to the outside. Keeps his feet moving and is finally brought down by number 44. And hats off to Justice 80, but not before moving the sticks here for the London Beefeaters.
So the Beefeaters did get the first down there. Injured Grizzly player down. This could be where the depth starts coming into effect for the Grizz.
Yeah.
They've got a decent-sized bench.
Yeah, actually, during warm-ups, it didn't seem like there was as many players, but I think some more guys kind of rolled in. But big man down. Hopefully, the training staff will be able to attend to him nice and quick. And I mean, just a really good group. That's one thing I've seen from all these CJFL teams is really high-quality training staff. People getting out there, getting this looked after. I'm going to go and attend to the camera lens here for a second, Ron, and I'll be right back.
No problem. 9-0 Beefeaters lead. Second quarter. Again, GTA's had a couple opportunities. They've had some good passes going in there. They held them on their opening drive stopped them on the 3-and-out, which was significant. Then got a really good pass, and unfortunately, just an error in alignment, and it cost them. But they were moving the ball, so I'm impressed with this GTA team. And again, one of the things that I've always liked about GTA that they do is they always fight. They're always battling. They're always in the game.
Absolutely, Ron. Thanks for keeping things going as we.
And our guy, big number 63, was the one walking off.
Yeah, so hug it. Probably, hopefully, just get a little stretched out as we give this back to Elijah Prosper. Prosper's going to take this one out to the side. Touchdown, Beefs. Lots of pressure coming, but Prosper found that hole real quick there, Ron, and that's going to put 6 more.
Legs. Yeah, that's just a power play off the right-hand side. Prosper just takes it. You just see him stick his foot in the ground, and away you go.
Well, 6 more for the Beefs here in the second quarter.
10:15 left to go in the half. Rivard lining up for the extra point.
With the wind at his back, no greater thing. Chip shot. And will we see it? Yep.
He shot it. Hey,
yeah,
good job by the ref.
Yeah, attaboy. A nice chat with the Zebras here before the game. Nice crew here in Brampton. And, hey, you're joining us here on CJFL TV. No football happens, whether it's little, U10 minor in your area to, all the way up to the CFL. And, no better way to stay involved in the game than joining the Zebras here. And you could do that. I believe it's just Ontario football officials. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them. Just Google search it. I recently did the level 1 referee course. It's actually pretty cool. You're taught to be a down judge or a line judge. Yep. And that's your job. So you're, moving with the play. You're calling the, offsides.
So are we going to see
PI. I think it was more of
a game?
It was an educational experience more than anything here, sir. No, you know what?
I'm telling you right now, when you start refereeing a game, I'm coming out of retirement to coach.
We might have to make this happen.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But definitely, you know what? I really enjoyed it. It was ran by a referee in Ottawa. And get involved. If you're not playing anymore and you're not coaching and you just want to, or even just to grow your knowledge of the game, go and learn.
I believe the movement is like join the Zebras.
It is, yeah. And what a great way to brand it too. Here we go. Rivard getting ready to kick this one off. And that one's going back to number 78. And it goes through his hands into the end zone. He's got to get out here, Coach. That's Emiliano Ailman. And
he put that back himself, so it's a single.
Okay, so single point.
It is a single. I was wondering, did he flip it out himself? But I hard to say if that would have been the safety or not. But
yeah, well, we'll just call that a rouge and move on. So Grizzlies will scrimmage from is that the 35 or the 40 for that situation?
35.
Okay.
Because it's on the kickoff.
Nice.
So that's one of the things. If you give up a rouge on a kickoff, the ball comes out to the 35. If you give up a rouge on a punt, the ball would come out to the 20.
The more you know. Well, thanks again for joining us here on Grizzlies TV, live on CJFLTV.org. or wherever you're taking in the stream. It's the LFTV crew on the road today to bring you this football game. It's our absolute pleasure to call it. Beauchamp in the pocket. He's going to get rid of this one. Little pump fake on that one. He gets it out to 45 again, who is just
big man.
That is one of the biggest.
Wow.
I like it. Devontae Edwards takes 3 Beefeaters to bring him down. We're going to lose a couple yards on that play, but I'd be throwing to that guy too. He's got hands. He's a big body. He takes 3 Beefeaters to bring him down. Yep.
I want to see them come back to that kind of that little post up in the middle, that curl route, right about 7 or 8 yards. Get beyond the linebackers and let him drop his shoulders on the safeties.
Oh yeah.
Not saying that safeties, but
Well,
that's a big boy.
Max Schneider back there at safety right now, who's a smaller guy, but man, he'll hit you. So it'll be interesting. It's a nice little matchup we got here right now. Well, Beauchamp with his man Addo in the backfield. Beauchamp's going to stay in. He's going to let go of this one to the right side to top of your screen. It looks like intended receiver was going to be 89 there, Coach. That's Nigel Atkinson.
Yeah, Atkinson is a really tall receiver. I'd say he's got to be at least 6'3", 6'4" out there. And he definitely had the height advantage, so there is a mismatch advantage there. Grizzlies are trying to take advantage of it. 3rd down and 12 here for the Grizz. With the wind blowing in their face, they are bringing the punt team out.
Yeah. So we'll see. That's Vanderweg coming out to let this one go. Got the wind. I don't know. It keeps blowing left and right. It's all over the place right now.
Kind of blowing directly in our face right now, Adam. I feel like we're at Citywide all over again.
Yeah, it is. This is one of those. Despite the sheer amount of trees and buildings, you're still getting the howls of Brampton here on the field. That one.
There we go. All right.
Well, again, as I was...
This is why you do the technical stuff, and I come to you. This is why I should have been here 5 minutes earlier.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
But it was like, which button do I press?
Well, the buttons are kind of hidden right now because we were trying to save ourselves from precipitation. So, again, thanks for joining us here. Grizzlies TV, live on CJFL TV. The Grizzlies are back here again next weekend, taking on another visiting team. They've got 3 home games and then 4 road games. So
that's tough.
Definitely, maybe we could pull the schedule up real quick here, Ron. Well, it looks like people are getting ready on a bit of a timeout.
Quinty next week.
So, Quinty, and then on the road, Hurricanes, Sooners, Saints, Quinty again, and then back home against the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes absolutely laid a beating on the Sioux Cougars yesterday. So that was up in the Sioux.
Yeah. Well, interesting story with obviously Ron and I covered a bit of Hurricanes football last year. So if you're joining us on CJFL TV, thank you again. And I would absolutely say the Hurricane contenders at this point. It's pretty cool. So here we go. We're just going to run this one back and give up 2.
Yeah.
I think there was I'd call it incidental contact, but I think there was a little bit of contact there.
But that's it's going to be after the play, though.
Okay. So 19-0 for the visiting London Beefeaters. Thanks again for joining us on Grizzlies TV. Adam Melrose and the coach Ron for word on color commentary today. Nice facility. I mean, I love
Great
coming
field,
to. This is like brand new turf.
Coming in here, I was like, holy crap, this is really, really nice.
All right, so they're going to walk this one.
So, I believe this is against the Beefeaters. We're going to take that safety off the board. I think it's...
I missed it. I had my headset on. It's so windy. They're over talking to the head coach of the Grizzlies.
Well, no, but it's a 15-yard penalty, and they indicated the first down. Oh, 10-yard penalty. So an illegal block against the Beefeaters.
So no extra points here. So let's get rid of the safety. Yep.
So it's back up to 17.
Got drones in the sky.
Yep. I didn't know if I was allowed to say that or not, but there's definitely a drone over the field.
I believe the way the rule there is the head referee has the final call on that, whether or not it's allowed to be flown. I know in London it's just a hard and fast rule that you're not to do it, but at the high school level, But I know for the CJFL games, they've been allowing it at Citywide Field. So it's
cool.
great film. I mean, if now the other thing is, don't have a giant one like they had at the OSFL finals a couple years ago that came screaming down and hit a DB.
That was not good.
It was not good. No, you would be very correct in saying that, sir. All right, Beauchamp with a couple of backs in the backfield. He's going to give this one to Vassal. Vassal,
38's ball carrier.
swallowed up. Keeps his feet moving, but I don't know that that'll be enough. No, so that's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, you had to get to the 45. He's going to be a yard short. Turn it over on downs. First down for the Beefs.
Yeah, I mean, good hard runner, man. I like Edwards and Vassal have been very, very impressed by. Even Addo, number 30 for the Grizzlies, stepping up and running the rock, man. But I think when you've got this kind of beef on the O-line to run behind, then give her.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, so the Beefeaters changing up the quarterback again. No, it is Balthazar back in there. I thought it was Fonte back in there at this time.
Nope. So Balthazar getting another swing. I
4 by 1.
I believe Nick Fonte might be in the backfield right now.
He is.
Daniel Hamilton on the tackle, and I believe
81. 81 with the reception.
Okay, so David Charbin for the Beefeaters. So listed here as second string wide receiver on that side.
Yeah.
So getting a chance to see some new numbers here today, Coach.
Yeah, it's good to see like some of these guys who, a lot of these players haven't. This is their first action of the year. The Beefeaters have been in two very, very closely
Is Raymer this time gets a couple of decent blocks. Fatelli out in front, just plowing the road for him, and is eventually brought down at about the 12 or 13 yard line here.
Okay.
Look at do we get it on the replay? Look at Fatelli just getting after it right here.
Look at it, just downfield, and I view the difference between a 4-yard and a 40-yard reception is what you do downfield blocking. Now, granted, but the receivers were engaged as well, so you got to be able to block on this.
Yep. Touchdown, Beefeaters. Nice little cut. Jaheim Ferguson really doing a good job on the lead block here, too.
84
We're looking at
as well.
Yeah.
So you got both slot backs coming across from the field side, lead blocking on that power look to the boundary. But Fonte, what I really like about that, just stuck his foot in the ground, changed direction, ran right back to where the defenders were. The defenders weren't able to grab their footing, and 6 more on the board for the Beefs.
Yeah, I mean, really good pursuit from GTA. The challenge here is you've got to cover both leverages, meaning both hips need to be covered. We were all covering Fonte's left hip, and nobody was on his right, which gives you that chance to cut back. Rivard's chip shot is good, and that's going to bring us up to 24-0, sir.
24 zip, second quarter here for the Beefeaters.
About 6:18 left on the clock. Ish.
6:27.
All right, close enough.
6:27.
It's the 3-minute stuff that matters, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, you know what? Really,
Clock operator Simon doing a fantastic
job working with our official here who's floating on the wireless controls.
I never understand you wearing sunglasses when it's completely overclassed.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Job, man. I like being right here between the teams.
Yeah.
It's a good chance to chat with the guys. Obviously, Hug Up and Edwards just coming by. I mean, good body language still. I mean, it's still the first half. Everybody's got some energy, and we're rolling. So, Beefs kickoff team led by Braden Rivard, ready to bury this one. Single man back. No, 2 men back. Looks like 16 and 2. So, Otasusi. And I don't see a 16 on my thing, so that might be a different number.
I think it's 8. I think it's 78. I think.
Oh, yeah, Emiliano Ailman. That would make sense.
Yeah,
it's going to him. Oh, through his hands. And he's dancing on the goal line. He does finally get it up off the ground. And we got a couple of, makes a couple men miss, but here come the Beefs to shut this one down. Looks like we're going to scrimmage from about the 5-yard line here, Coach.
So, one of the things that if you've heard a broadcast from us before, we always say, catch it in the air. If he hits the ground, it's going to cost you 15 yards. He catches that in the air, he's going to be able to get that ball to about the 20. There you go, unfortunately. Now, the wind conditions and everything else, that's really, really playing havoc with it right now.
That was a bit of a floater on that once it got going. All right. Let's pull this out a bit.
So, Grizzlies with the ball. We're going to say it's about the 5-yard line. Break the huddle.
Yep. Beauchamp making a couple of changes here. So send Addo down to kind of a offset to the left as we toss this one to Vassal, who gets a couple of yards here, Coach. So probably bring up about 2nd and 7. Just a little toss left play.
Number 16 for the Beefeaters with the tackle. He was coming across there. I'm trying to see the number. That's
Sam Fadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fadia comes across. Good job staying low. They are going to give him a gain of 2. Man, running sideline to sideline on this defense is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I wish they'd go back to what they kind of did early in this game.
Yeah.
Try to throw that middle.
Well, when you've got Noah Williams, who leads the CJFL in sacks, and Clay Richard at middle linebacker, who leads the CJFL in tackles with 20 heading into this game, I'm staying away from the middle. So it's got to be over the top or it's got to be run to the outside. And I think this is going to be
I think he's on the 1.
a sack. Yeah. I don't know if it's a safety, but just outside.
I think it's going to be a safety on the next play.
Correct. Yeah.
So they do keep him out of the end zone after the sack. Ball's at about the 2-yard line. I completely suspect GTA is going to give him the deuce here.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. You got Williams, and I believe Van Lukovic on that tackle, number 21, who, again, we're rolling some guys through some of these positions. It's really nice to see some new Beefeaters on the field. And again, you're in a position right now, 24-0 for the Beefeaters to do that.
Now it's 26.
Now we'll take the safe. So 26 safety. All right. So we'll switch the personnel on the field here, Coach. Looks like Fonte's coming back out with this crew.
Yep. I kind of like how they're just rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling with different guys.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody some playing time. And like we kind of talked about, the Beefeaters were in 2 very, very competitive, very close games, so they weren't really able to roll their bench like they want to early in this season. This is the game that they're kind of expecting that they can roll their bench a little bit, and they are. And I like to see the different people getting the opportunities.
Yeah, Rowan Cutney, new running back in with DJ Fonte. And Fonte's going to put this one in the air. He's got Raymer in the flats here on a little step off. And Raymer's going to run right by us and just step out of bounds right here at the half field.
It was right in front of us, and he did.
Yeah.
And he absolutely did. So the ball's going to be at the 53-yard line, first down. Man, he was tiptoeing, and he had a chance to go down there.
Well, it's if we didn't have Eagle Eye 53, the referee over here. No, 65. Check that. Yeah, I don't know where I got 53 from. No.
The ball's at the 53.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I knew there was numbers there somewhere, sir.
You're good at math.
I know. Cutney, Fonte in the backfield. 2x2, motion across. We're going to give this to Cutney. Cutney's going up the middle. He's got a great block from 84. Nice little second gear from Cutney.
That's a great little burst.
Yeah, absolutely. And really nice job from Connor Hall, kind of lay in the wood to lead that block, too. I don't know if we'll get it here on the replay. Yeah, really nice. Like, hits the line of scrimmage. Boom. Yeah, good job. Raymer in there doing a good job. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the
Good
Beats.
to see our man, number 63, back in there for GTA as well.
Yeah, I think that was just hey, man, I've been working hard. I need a couple of plays to catch some wind, get some water. Full respect. 3x1 for the Beefs. We're going to give this one back to Cutney. No, we're going to roll it out. Fonte's going to keep this one. He's got a man in trail. Gets a nice block on the far side, too. He's going to get a first down here.
That's 81.
256.
Yeah, 81, 256 left here. So our 3-minute warning, essentially.
So 81 for the Beefeaters.
I think you got the Beefs
block.
roster.
I do have the Beefs roster. I should be looking at that.
Right there.
There we go.
81 is David Charbon.
Yep.
Yep. On the way.
They're definitely, it's a holding call against the Beefeaters. So move it back 10 yards, and it's first down repeated.
And somebody called a timeout, or are they giving them an obligatory field level, Coach?
So again, Adam Melrose on the call. I am the coach, Ron Forwarda. We thank you for joining us here on Grizz TV.
Grizz TV. It's
It's our third one that we're doing this way.
London Football TV have trucked well travel. And no, it's always exciting to come to a new field. This, like as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, beautiful turf here. This looks like it hasn't even really been played on. So I was talking to somebody earlier. They said this high school doesn't even have a football team. So that's probably why.
What?
Yeah, that's probably why it's got such a nice. Maybe not currently. 3-by-1. Connor's going to flip out. 2 men in motion. Fonte looking across the middle. Sends this one. Fonte's got Raymer. Oh, Raymer. Maybe could have
That
stretched
was the win.
Yeah, the win.
That was definitely the win.
The argument always is, was it overthrown or underran, right?
You kind of saw Raymer kind of ease up a little bit there.
Yeah,
But then the wind and now the wind completely dies down. And
absolutely.
if it was like 15 seconds later, it's probably complete.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. Second and long here, Coach.
I'd say this is about second in the CN Tower.
Yeah,
Being
we
in
should
the
have
draw area.
had the new graphics ready instead of Masonville, which would not make sense here. A couple men in motion. Fonte having to look boundary side. Nope, Fonte just absolutely escapes that one. Let's go of it. Oh, and he was looking for 87. That's Michael Downs. That's the new transfer from the States. So third and long, and the punt team coming up
I
for the
also
Beefs.
want to give credit here. If we can get this replay, number 50, just a great job of pursuing for GTA. You can see him. He gets caught up in traffic. He's still coming.
Yeah. Well, and number 50 is Samuel Williams, 6'1", listed as a D lineman here. So if you're downfield in coverage, hats off to you, sir. We have a Grizzly player down at the moment. I don't know if that's. There we go. Yeah. Hey, when we get big boys out in coverage, can we see that replay one more time, please?
No, he was coming across with the sack. He's coming. Look at him. The ear. He's coming across.
Yeah.
High motor.
Oh, right.
high motor.
Yeah.
Just a good job. And again,
I thought we were talking about big man downfield. Okay, all right, yeah. No, Fonte ate that one, but did a good job of getting rid of it. And just Downs just not able to pull that one in. Kind of tricky wind here. Like it's not just consistent. It's blowing in all directions. So,
the good part of it is, Adam, as we're looking at this guy,
there's blue sky peeking through right now that we might get to see a little bit of here at some point. Well, so we've got two gentlemen on.
I would say it's a different look because they usually have a 4-man shield.
Okay, so they are not on side as they were ahead of the
and
ball.
regard, does a good job of getting that down.
One's bouncing, and they're just going to blow that one dead.
Well, it's a legal touch.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I had bodies in my way. You had the better vantage point there, sir.
So it bounced. It was a high snap. Brevard wasn't able to really get into that one. Does a good job of getting that ball and getting the kick off. There is pressure definitely coming for GTA, and got the snap off or got the punt off, and then at downfield it hit somebody. So illegal touch, no yards against the Beefeaters. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty because the ball was on the ground bouncing. No, they're going to mark the 15.
That'd be 15.
Oh, because he was the first person. Right.
I knew that Rain Man brain of yours would catch up here, Ron.
Wow.
So
It's a beautiful mind, is it?
Yeah.
It really isn't.
All right, here we go. So, Beauchamp barking out orders to his men in the backfield. We've got Addo. We've got Vassal ready to go.
So you got 22 up here.
Yep. Vassal rolling out. I like that. Oh, and this one gets picked off by 51 of the Beefs. No flags. House call. Touchdown, Beefeaters.
Number 51, the linebacker, does a great job recognizing it, just scraping it all the way across. And he saw the pattern coming right away. Just got on it. I don't have a 51 on the Beefeater roster.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same thing. So, unless it's a number we didn't know, it was definitely 51. Hats off to you, sir. That'll be 6 more on the board for the Beefs.
Pick 6 house call. You're trying to hit that. The screen to the back, coming out of the backfield, and the Beefeaters were just all over that one.
Yeah. Now they had Vassal leaking out here to the field side, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they start working off of that because nobody adjusted to him. But Obviously, the LB doing a good job of reading that one, taking it to the house, and we'll get a little chip shot here from Braden
High
Rivard.
snap again.
Yeah, even the wind affecting the snaps right now too, Coach, as you can hear it in the.
Who's the holder? Number 5. That's the quarterback.
That's yeah,
Exactly.
Xavier Zatilny.
Zatilny, yeah. He does a good job of going up and getting that. I know we don't record the PATs
Yeah.
for replays.
Well, maybe we can get this this pick 6 again if we've got it. No.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Well, we got the chip shot on that one. Oh,
But he does a really good job of like reaching up like over his head and getting that ball.
yeah, absolutely. Well, here we go. $1:39 left. I think we just heard that is it going in runtime? Sorry, I thought I heard we're letting it go. Okay, I don't know who I heard say that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, sorry, I'm hearing weird things through my headset right now. Then.
So new returner back there
gotcha.
for the Grizzlies as well. I believe it's number 28 and number 2.
Yeah. So Otasusi, who we've seen back there. And I think it might be 78, Coach. That would be Emiliano Ailman.
Okay. I thought it was 28 this time.
We'll find out when he runs this way.
It is 28.
Look at you. Your glasses
My
are working.
glasses are working there, bud.
Corvallo. Oh, and now we're going to have somebody hold this ball because the wind knocked it over here, Coach.
So it's if it goes over twice,
Okay.
that's when you have to hold it.
Here we go. Send it. Oh, and the wind helped that one out. 28, Corvallo. He's got a hit into the near sidelines. Is brought out around the 30-yard line. So, Grizzlies,
So,
first
again,
and 10.
Prove my point.
Catch it in the air.
Catch it in the air, 15 yards.
Yeah. Daniel Corvallo on the return. Nice job. Another big body, right? Like run.
Like they've got some big kids out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Penalty on that. No, that's about right.
yeah. There were just so many bodies in the way, you just never know. All right,
So they're in their 22 look again.
Yeah, Beauchamp with the same guys in the backfield. Yep, we're going to give this one to Vassal. Vassal gets off a tackle in the backfield. It was a little too high and is eventually brought down by Wes Schneider of the London Beefeaters. And I think this is going to be no gain.
So Snyder coming up from the linebacker position.
Loss of 1. Yeah, so Schneider coming in from safety on that play, number 44. So has been a linebacker in the last couple weeks.
Okay.
And they rolled Hepburn down to a linebacker in their 34 look and put Schneider up top. Apparently when he was playing in Wisconsin, played a lot of safety. So Coach Scarpelli thought, hey, why don't we throw him up there and see how he does today? And I'll say if he's making backfield tackles from safety, I'll take that all day. Here we go. Beauchamp keeps this one. Everybody bites on Vassal, and we're going to get a gain of about 5 yards on that run.
Except for the corner who stayed home. But we're both looking and going, okay.
Yep, Vassal, they got him. No, Beauchamp's getting a little squeaky in the backfield. I like it.
Yeah. So give him a gain of 8 after the loss of 3 on the previous play. We have a third down and 5. 1:38 left to go in the half. Beefeaters up big, 33-0 over GTA.
Yeah, and I think we just got a Beefeaters timeout as they're coming to the sideline. So Coach Scarpelli having a good chat with his boys. Had a nice chat with him pregame too. Just kind of chatted about this defense, some of the moves they've made, and a few of the new bodies that they have coming in too. And I mean, it's you're always blessed with the defense when you've got guys like Zach Hepburn, who's been around for a good long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a good system that he's got going on.
Just for his mom and dad, if they're watching, yes, we still call him Chico.
Absolutely.
But also, like the other thing is as well, Adam, is we've had a lot of really good first-year players come in on this team, and I point at someone like like number 23, JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
You know-
Who showed up for game 2,
Yeah.
right? And just won the OSFL Summer Cup with the London Junior Mustangs. And 2 weeks later, we see him, playing.
Timeout GTA. So they just indicated the timeout GTA.
And I would say that the players on the field don't agree with that call, Coach.
No.
We're hearing a lot of whys from the O-line right now. I think those boys are looking forward to a little break at halftime here. Just over a minute and a half left here in this first half. Thanks again for joining us on Grizzlies TV, live on the CJFL TV platform. Got the crew from LFTV joining us. You usually catch us for the Hurricanes or the London Beefeaters, and decided to take a trip to Brampton today to Jean Augustine and call a great game of football here, Coach.
I can't believe this school doesn't have what a great facility.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a pretty new facility too. Maybe it takes a while to build a program, right?
Yeah.
Lots of other great sport fields in the area as well. I think it looks like all brand new development for these houses. Don't look more than 20 years old in the area. So
They don't look 10.
yeah, right. Well, here we go. Just over a minute and a half left here. Grizzlies taking on the visiting London Beefeaters. And their 2x2 look that we've seen with Beauchamp and looking for maybe trying to draw the guy offside. Vassal's going to take this. Flags fly on the far side as Vassal keeps going. A helmet comes off. And we're going to blow this one down.
We're gonna see did the Beefeaters jump and not get back?
Maybe
Because it's the line judge on the far side that threw the flag.
yeah, I don't know. The flag on the far side came really late. Like the play's well underway when he finally throws it here, Ron, on the replay.
They are bringing the offense. The Beefeaters do have the offense coming out.
Yeah.
It was against GTA. So penalties declined.
Yep.
And London ball.
Yep. So just roll it down and let's go. All right, so London's offense is already on the field. We'll see the Grizzlies defense coming to tap in. Looks like we're just still at about a minute and a half left here in this first half.
I'm going to point out so far there's 2 guys for GTA going both ways. Number 1 is going both ways as well right now.
Yeah, Edwards too, number 45. And Vassal was as well, but I think he just came out because his helmet came off, so he'll be out for 3. What do we got left for? I think we got Beefs have 1 timeout left, I think.
Yeah.
Here we go. Motion coming across from Hall. We're going to get this one to Prosper. No, we're going to pull this one, and Zatilny is going for it. Gets the first and goes out of bounds.
Ooh. Took a shot on the sidelines there.
I wondered if that was going to be a little bit of a flag situation, but nope. So we'll keep playing. So good, tough run. I think this kid's from Oakville. The clarification at halftime. But, yeah, good, tough run. Move the chains. First down Beefs. But a $1:12 left on the clock. So Prosper and Zatilny in the backfield.
Beefeaters with 4x1 motion across.
Nope, we'll let this one go. We're going to find our man.
They've seen that a number of times, and they know
Yeah.
it's coming.
Charbin. They hit him again. Second down. Probably
Yeah,
got 5 or 6 yards on that.
Number 1 coming up from that corner spot and just absolutely laying the wood. You've seen that pattern where the Beefeaters like to release that guy into the flats. And again, they recognize it, went, nope, not this time.
Yeah. They keep bringing Connor Hall, number 84, across in this jet motion, too. I wonder if they're going to hit him on that at some point, too, because that's a big body run to jet sweep. I know you like the jet sweep here, Coach.
I've run it once or twice.
You've run it a couple of times, yes.
I said it for years. I was running jet sweep before jet sweep was cool.
I know.
And someone told me one day that jet sweep was never being cool.
Yeah,
And
well,
I tend to disagree.
it works. All right, offside. Grizzlies.
So the Grizzlies made contact. You're not going to get the full 5 on this. You're going to get a half the distance, I believe.
Yeah.
So they did give him the full 5.
Okay. Ball ball.
Second down and about
Yeah.
1 here, Adam.
3-by-1 for the Beefs. Tilney is just, nope, he's going to keep this one. Keeping it for himself. Goes through 2-7. Touchdown, Beefeaters.
That's a tough run.
Yeah, I mean, really good tracking from Tyree Classam, the linebacker for the Grizzlies, but
Yeah.
we got to get those legs, sir. So that'll be another 6 points for the Beefs, no flags.
All that celebrate, you got to go back and hold the ball now, son. He took a shot there too. Rivard lining up for the extra point. Remember, the snap was high last couple snaps, so if we can get that settled down. Good snap, it's down, the kick is up, and it is good.
6 plus 1.
We have time. Guys, what's the time?
58 seconds.
Sorry?
So with 58 seconds left to go in the half, the Beefeaters are up 40-0.
Well, that should bring us back in the second half here, Coach, and run time. But it's interesting with the Beefs is, they've rolled a lot of their depth already. I'm assuming the Grizzlies will be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think they're already doing that.
Yeah.
Two guys had a kill shot on them.
Hey, buddy.
Number 28, number 2 back there.
Yeah, we got the numbers right this time here, Coach.
Okay, we're good.
Carvalho. And number 8 would be Vanderweg. Or no, number 2.
It's number
that.
2.
Number 2, Odususi. So same guys.
We got 12. Okay.
Counts are good. Under a minute here in this first half. Beefeaters set to kick off. Nice deep kick. Odususi might be getting this one. Nope, bounces off his chest. Gets on it eventually. Oh, gets through the pile, but is brought down by Zach Hepburn. And number 59 on the far side. First down, Grizzlies.
He does a good job tracking that. It bounces again. It's the wind is being so. It's playing with the ball so much. It's almost knuckleballing out there.
Yeah. It's a nice Mighty Ducks 2 reference. I like it.
It was more of a baseball.
Oh,
for
that's
me.
knuckle puck. I'm sorry. We haven't gotten into WWF terms yet, so let's we'll see how long we can stay away from those.
We're good.
There you go.
We're good today.
There we go. First 10 Grizzlies here live on Grizzlies TV on the CJFL TV platform. Adam Melrose and the coach Ron Ferwerda taking you through this one. Just before halftime, we'll get our quick thoughts on the first half. Take a little 10-minute break and bring you back, or come back for second half action from Jean-Augustine Park. So, Addo in the backfield. Going to give that ball to him. He's going to bounce out to his left side. Nice, healthy run.
That's a great run.
Yeah, that's a really nice run. So I'm
When
wondering,
he can get his shoulders square, he's a load. The problem is he's not being able to get his shoulders square on that outside zone run.
yeah. Well, interesting with Vassal not back in the game because I mean his helmet came off, or was he supposed to be in that last play? Okay, new guy checking in, number 25, Isaac Beek.
Beefeaters called timeout.
That'll be their last of the half. Looks like we're at about 25 seconds here.
So, referee just said 23 seconds left.
Okay.
Timeout was called by London. Second down and about 5 here for GTA. And I kind of thought so. The Grizzlies actually ran that last play with 11 men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm looking at it going, okay, 2 by 2. Nope.
He's like, no, well, I'm trying to find. Do they
Carry-
have a tight end out there? or
Carry
what's
the
going on?
5. That ain't it. So Beek has checked into the game at fullback. Nice little block. And we get a tackle in the backfield from the Beefeaters. There's our man, Clay Richard.
Yeah.
CJFL tackle leader for the last 2 weeks. Put another one on the stat sheet. And that'll bring up third down in about 8, 9. And probably the last play of the half.
I would think so.
All right.
Yeah, 2x2.
Otto in the backfield. Low snap. Flags fly. I think we had procedure.
Yeah, 100%. Unfortunately, the right tackle moved a little bit early. I think there was a couple other guys that went early as well.
12 seconds.
So now it forces you to either kick or to actually run a play.
Yeah. Well, because it won't start rolling until the quarterback touches the ball, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So we got to run a play. But obviously, do you want to run one this deep? Do you just give up 2? There's no roll off there, right? So the Bees could potentially. Beauchamp, Beak, Otto in the backfield. 2x2 set. Beauchamp's going to run back, take a knee in the end zone, and that'll put 2 more on the board here.
And I think they're going to get this time the Beefeaters touch the quarterback after the play.
Is there a flag on the ground?
Oh, yeah, there definitely is. And I thought the first time they did that, I thought, you're really close. Then all of a sudden, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
So London's going to have the ball at the 20. I would imagine they'll just knee it out at this point.
That would make sense. I don't see a whole lot of play calls being sent in at the moment.
We got another running back in there now.
The only other one we haven't seen today is Shem Kelly, who is number 25 for the Beefeaters.
Okay, no.
But I believe that's number 4 for the Beefs. And you've got that right on that sheet.
He's listed as receiver Jason Pierce.
Oh, Priest. Okay.
Yeah, they're just in knee formation.
Yeah. Nick Casimir coming in. All right. Well, hey, if you're just joining us, Beefs got things rolling earlier with the touchdown from number 89, Donkers. Safety gets put up. Prosper puts one in the end zone. We get a rouge. Fonte scores one. Another safety. We get a pick 6 from 51. We get a keeper from Zatilny. And then we've got the couple more safeties.
Yep.
And we are at 42-0 heading into the half, Ron. So quick thoughts on the first half, sir?
GTA had some. Hey, they came out ready to play, and unfortunately, it's just one of those that they just don't have the depth that someone like London does. I'd like to see the. Like I said, I really like some of the things that they've done. They've got some ball players out here, and you're down 42-0. You're not going to win this game, but let's come out. Let's win a quarter. Let's win the drive. Let's win the half.
Yeah,
That's I think the message that you send to your players at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we appreciate you joining us for the first half here on Grizzlies TV. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half action. All right, welcome back for second half action here on Grizzlies TV. Adam Melrose and the coach Ron Ferwerda on the color commentary. A bit of a one-sided affair.
Didn't start that way.
It did not start that way. I know we were having a chat. I was chatting with some of the offensive guys at the Beefs too, where the Grizzlies certainly came out swinging. And I don't like it, and we've seen a lot of really good moving parts on the field here, Coach. And I think, hey, we'll see. Maybe there's some adjustments they've been able to make. My concern is just the numbers game right now. We have a much smaller roster on the GTA sideline. I think maybe probably doubled by what's happening here on the Beef sideline. So hopefully we can pull something out. It'd be nice to see the Grizzlies put some points on the board. But for now, as we start your second half here on Grizzlies TV, it is a 42-0 affair for the visiting London Beefeaters.
Beefeaters in red jerseys, blue pants, silver helmets. GTA in their traditional all whites with double blue numbers and striping.
Yeah, I like it. And we've got a
Ferret Toronto Argonaut.
It's a cool look. I like the light blue and dark blue pant stripe. It's a classy look.
Yeah.
Here we go. Unless the wind knocks this ball over again, we should be underway for the second half of action here from Jean-Augustine in Brampton, Ontario. Nice kick. Going back to number 2, going to field this one. That's Otis Susi, and he is brought down around the 20-ish yard line. And here we go, 1st and 10, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies trotting out number 11 again. It's good to see. Hey, he's had some moments where he's looked really good and some moments where he's looked very young.
Yeah. I like, Beauchamp a couple of times, or at least once in the first half, decided just to pull it and went for himself, went for a nice little run. I'd like to see it again. I think he's a big enough body.
We were all looking at it and going, hey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had us fooled. I didn't think much, but he had us fooled.
That's true.
So we've got Vassal and Nato in the backfield again.
And looks like the Beefeaters.
Richard's still on the field at Mike. We're going to get this one out to Vassal in the backfield. Looked like a bit of a lateral pass, but that one bounces off his chest, and that'll bring up second down here for the Grizzlies.
Did I say his name was Evans?
51? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, rolling some numbers in here. We do still have starters. Richards out on the field for the defense, but yeah, lots of new numbers here, like almost pretty much wholesale on the D line.
Recognize a couple numbers out there.
Still have Semi Tewo out here.
Yep.
And up top, new man as well, too. So we'll get you some updates here for the Beefs. Beauchamp looking to put this one in the air. He does. And this one's picked off by number 9 of the Beefs.
Reggie Arafov.
And that'll be a turnover on downs. Beefs offense coming back on the field. Really good patience by Reggie here. Does a good job.
Little high five right in front of us here, boys.
And that's, see, we'll get it on the replay right here. Yeah, good patience. We were looking for Jonathan Stoddard. Runs himself a nice route. He was having to come back to that ball, though. So even with the wind at his back, a little underthrown.
The wind's just been so, all over the place today.
Yeah.
Balthasar in the quarterback to start the second half.
Nick Fonte backing him up. 2-by-2. Well, Fonte does a good job. No, they pulled this one. Balthazar puts it in the air, and that looks like it was going to 85.
Or 82.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, Balthazar looking pretty good in the pocket here, sir. I was absolutely fooled out by Nick Fonte, too. Nice little fake up the middle. Yep. Had he given it, that's a first down territory. He was hustling.
GTA's backed off that pressure defense that they were showing earlier in this game.
Mm-hmm.
They're still playing man across, and they're right back into it. That really high pressure look, where everyone's 6 yards in. Shows play action, and he's sacked this time.
Balthazar
big number 50
brought down.
We called him a number of times.
Yeah, that's going to be Samuel Williams, D lineman, 6'1".
Yeah, that was the guy that we said earlier. It's look at the hustle, that hustle play in the first half, and this is what I always say about GTA, is there's never any quit in these guys.
Yeah.
Is they always are battling. And I respect that so much about the program. So the turnover doesn't cost them anything. And Rivard is in the punt.
Okay. Well, good punt. This one's going to bounce off the deck. It's going to be fielded by 22.
No yards.
And brought down by 22. So we've got it fielded by Bohuis and brought down by Zach Delwo, who we saw running the ball earlier as well.
Yeah, Delwo was in that 5-yard bubble. That's only going to be a 5-yard penalty. So we were talking about, hey, for those of you who this is the first time listening to us, a no yards call. There's 2 yard markers in the Canadian game. Okay, if the ball hits the ground and is picked up, it's a 15-yard. It's a 5-yard no yards call.
Mm-hmm.
If it's caught in the air and you're in that halo, that 5-yard halo, that's a 15-yarder. So that's the difference between the 5 and the 15-yard no yards call.
Do a little
Toss play.
Toss to Vassal. We got a flag on the top side. Stoddard was out in the lead block there, but something doing on the far side of the field, the top side of your screen at the moment. We'll look for the white hat to see what we got.
I haven't had much success with that. Even with the backups and the Beefeaters, I've got
Okay, no
a lot
flag.
of speed.
No flag.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it earlier too. There's a lot of pressure coming from the Beefs front three.
Yeah.
And I mean that the move is let's just get it outside. So we've seen that little toss play to Vassal a few times, and I think we just need to get there. Get our foot in the ground, get upfield a little bit more. But lots of pressure coming from the outside defenders
Beefeaters
here.
show much more of a 40 look in this game.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Vassal back up the middle more this time, but
Who's number 21?
Number 21 would be for the Beefs,
Yeah,
or
for the Beefs.
not on my sheet. Check yours.
Okay.
Oh, Cole Vanalucic.
So he's playing that outside. He's playing that outside linebacker spot. He recognizes that play right away and jumps it, and comes right downhill and makes the tackle for a loss.
So player down for the Grizzlies on the top side of your screen right now, to our left, and yeah, I mean, lots of new bodies coming in here for both sides. See Andre Anderson as well, number 3 for the Grizzlies, playing on the offense now too.
Just flipping through the rosters here, just trying to get comfortable.
Well, let's have
okay. Someone else I want to just point out a couple new players. Number 32.
Yep,
Luke
healthy,
Clulo,
dressed today.
Healthy is dressed. So number 21. That's Cole. Yeah, I'm not even trying it.
Oh, Venelikovic. All right, here we go. Semi-Table back to return.
Oh, that's our
this
guy.
punt.
That's our guy, number 38, coming off. He's
Vassal kind of cut this little off tackle, and I think just got met by a wall. And he's a big strong boy, but I think his boy Hug Up is helping him off the field right now.
Yeah, that's like we always talk about. Like GTA always has like a couple really good players. Those two are like really good players.
Absolutely. All right.
Beefeaters bring
Punt.
pressure.
Bit short, one bounce. Tewo's going to field this one. Everything's good in the halo, and is brought down by number 12 of the Grizzlies, and that's going to be Adaliki. And
a little bit of a high tackle.
It was a bit
we'll
of
just
a high
say that. We'll just it's a little bit of a high tackle.
Let's just say that tackle was a little cagey.
Yes. Like the back of his head tackle.
Yeah. But we're letting him play. Here we go. Beefs back on offense. The visiting London Beefeaters in this 42-0 affair, live from Jean Augustine here in Brampton, Ontario.
Simon Cantor on the scoreboard.
Nathan Cantor on the camera.
Sunglasses on a cloudy day. Guy that doesn't understand the term broken clock gets it right twice in a day.
Coming across Donkers. No, we're going to give this one, I believe, was this Dalwo up the middle?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Yep. All right. Plays over.
See, these guys are battling, and they want to battle, but you don't want it to get chippy. This has been a very well played game by both teams.
Yep.
pretty much mistake and penalty free. You don't want the URs to start coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. So this should bring up about 2nd and 4 here, Coach. Nice healthy run from Delwo to get the drive started. Fonte back in at Q, Delwo behind him. And we're going to go in a 2x2 off left.
Well, and you got a tight end on the
Correct.
on the left there.
Donker's
as well.
coming in motion. We'll give this one. No, we're going to pull this one. Fonte puts it in the air. He's got his man 14 on the reception. And Edwards puts him out of bounds around the 20. And that's going to be Brandon Visavath on the reception here, Coach. So first
Brandon V, we're going to call him.
Yeah,
his big first down.
His coach Joe Harris came over and said it's Visavath, not Vesuvith, and it's one of them. So
Yep.
we've said them both, and you're welcome.
Joe's one of the people that's on our coaches.
Absolutely, the prediction show. If you're a London football fan, the prediction show will be coming back your way very soon. Here we go, Fonte, Delwo. Let's pull it again. Fonte's going to keep this one. He's got one man to beat. Edwards, I think, comes in to tackle him. And was it on the one, or did he get over?
He's short. He's about the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
I'm not, I understand you want to put some things on tape and everything else. I'm not sure I want my starting quarterback when you're up 42-0 carrying the football.
Yeah. Or was that a decision made by Mr. Fonte?
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. That's there's some big defenders here that we definitely don't want to see anything bad happen to anybody for sure. Delwo in the backfield, Fonte. Let's give it to him. Tries to get to the outside.
Short. Number 44 for GTA. That's a big tackle.
Yeah, 44 for GTA. That's going to be hats off to Justice 80 on the tackle. First down. There was a flag. I think it was horse collar tackle.
No, it was lined up offside.
Oh, wow. Oh, because he didn't change direction, even though he had him by the halo.
Yep.
Okay.
So an offside penalty, like you don't want to take them, but an offside penalty on the one, who cares?
Yeah, half the inches.
You can't.
Yeah.
You have to give him full yard.
Fonte's going to take this one. He's trying to get the edge. He's got a block from 14, but is going to go out of bounds, and I think lose a few on this one.
I don't want my quarterback carrying the ball at this point of the game.
Well, regular.
I understand it, and he's trying to. It's DJ's a first-year quarterback in the CJFL. He's trying to show some things and everything, but I don't want him doing that.
Yeah. Well, you've coached that kid a lot of times too, right? There's an emotional attachment to any of these kids, but let's keep him healthy. Mr. Ferguson runs by us.
So second down and goal from about the 4 yard line
Yeah,
here.
Nick Casimir lined up at fullback here. It's a blocker. We're going to throw it to him, and
There you
touchdown
go.
Beefs.
Nick Casimir, the fullback out of St. Joe's High School in St. Thomas.
Yeah, just does a really, really good job here. Yeah, quick little pass. Tutty.
Staple of a Beefeater offense is that slice,
Is that-
slice fullback
That's
under.
is that the Hawk?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much be guaranteed if we're within the 10. Well, you're seeing a Hawk play at some
Yep.
point. Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. Okay.
Rivard, the extra point is good.
Chip shot, 49-0 affair here from St. John Augustine. And, yeah, I mean, hey, here's the nice thing. We're seeing a lot of numbers. Guys like Reggie Arafov, whose name we haven't called in the last couple of games. Nice little pick for
Casimir.
him. Yeah,
That's his first.
yeah, we literally just see him. And,
First reception. That's another guy who came over from the Junior Mustangs provincial championship team. It's his first season with the Beefeaters, and he's getting some action in there.
Correct.
I don't know if he scored with the Mustangs or not. Like we
Yeah,
trying to remember.
I know we need to have some historical stats for some of these games.
I just remember what I see.
Yeah. There we go. Referee's doing a really good job. Like as we were just saying, this has been a pretty good, clean game. Good, a couple penalties here and there, but
you don't want stupid things happening.
yeah.
And I get it; these are young men, and it's a game of emotion. But understand the situations too.
Correct. Nice, healthy kick. It's going to be Odasusi, who falls on it at about the 18-yard line.
You got to get on that earlier.
Yeah.
So, Grizzlies coming out here.
Good body
Trying to
language
get-
coming off the
Yep,
field.
yep.
Yeah. So we're you can't see it on the broadcast, but we're smack dab at the 55, right in between all these big bodies coming off. And now that they've all cleared the way and the barbecue smell is just ripping across the field right now, Ron.
I'm hungry.
I know. Can we send somebody for a hot dog? All right. here we-
Cantor, go for a hot
There
dog.
you go. Yeah. They're both working. All right, here we go. Addo and Beauchamp. It should be 3-2. Right? Beauchamp dropping back, puts it up over the middle. And this one's going to be picked off by 12 of the Beefs. We do have a flag right here. I think we had
Many
a bit
flags.
of we had a bit of a hold situation happening right here about by
Yeah,
the 40.
This is coming
I
back.
don't know if we see it.
This is coming back.
Yeah, here we go right here, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hold. Yeah, on it's going to be on 26 against 76
Yeah.
from the Beefs. So I would
That's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be a first down for GTA. And I was just trying to point out, I was like, they've got a couple new numbers out there as well. Look at number 31 for the Beefeaters here.
that's Davian Wilson.
His,
Wait, this was no end on the 26. Okay, so it was a PI on 2-6. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought somebody's yelling no end, but I think it was just the defense saying that. But
yeah. But that's
yeah. Oh, 31, Davian
Yeah.
Wilson. Yeah. Coming in at 6'8".
is he seriously?
I can't back that up. We don't have those stats.
Like, holy crap.
We do have heights for all the guys on the Grizzlies, though. Here we go. Beauchamp, Addo in the backfield. 3-2 again. Bleats to 89. That's going to be Nigel Atkinson. And that's either a first or we're
it's-
really close.
Exactly a 10-yard pass pattern. That's what I want to see. Let's get a drive.
Let's get 9 more of those.
Let's get a drive together. Let's get a couple first downs.
Yeah.
And let's get some positive momentum going. Grizzlies have gone back. Well, yeah, they've gone back to that 3-2 look here.
Beauchamp having to look field side. He's got his man. Ooh, did he pull it
No,
in?
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah, they're going to call that a catch. That's a nice connection to
no
Damian
way.
Lewicki.
No way.
Damian Lewicki, check it on the replay.
I that was like right in front of me. I swear to God, it hit the ground.
First down, Grizzlies, baby.
But this is what I want. Let's get a drive. Let's get a drive.
A little bit of momentum happening here too, right? Good body
Yep.
language. Everybody's jogging to the.
Could be 0 for the year, but they're gonna. I got their numbers, don't I?
You do.
Okay.
You've got the updated one. I've got the.
I don't have a 13.
Perfect. I had the phonetic spelling here, and oh, that's Declan Cullen,
Okay.
number 13. I knew one of these 3 sheets of paper we'd get it right, Ron. Here we go.
You can see that wind decided to show up again, Adam.
2nd and 10. Beauchamp's got Addo in behind him. 2-3. Beauchamp having to look boundary side. Almost hits Odasusi. I thought 26 of the Beefs. TJ Murray was going to jump that, but ball goes over his head. That should bring up 3rd and 10.
Yep. We got a third down here. The offense is staying out. No, punt team.
Rotate. Punt team.
Okay.
Yeah,
like it.
I mean, so a decent little drive there, you know? A nice couple pass completions. Nothing pretty, like just straight
Yeah,
ahead.
but again, a drive leads to another drive, and you always try to build off the momentum of your last drive or your last set of plays. The Grizzlies had the ball at what, the 10-yard line? They're now kicking it at the 40. You know, you look, you're always trying to look at like field position and stuff like that.
Yeah.
New punter, 88's in there.
Yeah, and we've got, I believe, Tewo and Seth Raymer back to return this. That's Raymer. No
Now-
yards. Call. Stays on his feet. Gets loose. 27 chasing him down. 27 will bring him down. So that's Tyree Classam. And we're going to get, this was caught in the air. That's you.
There we go. Sorry, wrong one. Yeah, this and he's caught in the air. So this is a 15-yard, no yards call. So the Beefeaters are going to take the ball over roughly the 50-yard line. No, they're going to say it's the okay. 47.
47.
Thank you. Quick math. Balthasar is backing a quarterback for the
Yep.
Beefeaters. Three to
And
the field, two to the boundary.
Cutney back at running back. It's a Tilney, actually. It's number 5.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Nice little connection here.
I like how, like, right away. I like how the Grizzlies still attacked it.
Yeah, so, we connect with Iziemi here, Josh Iziemi, number 82. It's a Tilney, at the helm right now. Nice quick pass, but, Grizzlies right there. Like, really good DB play today. All right, Casimir back in the mix again here.
Another new receiver out here as well for the Beefeaters, 87.
And, almost pulled it in.
We just called his name.
87, Jace Asmussen.
I got Michael Downs. 87 for the Beefeaters?
86, though, right? Or was it 87?
87.
Oh, check that. Yeah, Michael Downs, you're right. Oh, I got the old roster I was looking at.
It's all good. We're trained professionals.
Well, Rivard's going to come back out. This wind's coming right across his face to the left.
Yeah, it's not really an advantage. It was definitely an advantage in the first half. It's not so much anymore.
Yeah.
High snap, Rivard gets that. Good kick.
Bounces over, does hit the feet. It hit the feet of 73.
Okay.
But we had people in the 5-yard
Right.
halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be GTA ball.
Yeah.
And it's going to move up 5 yards.
Yeah. So it hit the feet of Hamilton. And, but yeah, we had a couple of, I don't know if we have it. Yeah, we got too many Beefeaters in that mix.
I think it was number 37 that was in there. The linebacker. What's he doing on special teams at this point of the game?
Clay Richards. He's got he's leading the league in tackles, so he's looking to lead the league in special teams tackles, which I believe right now is
Trey
held
Potter.
by Trey Potter
Yep.
of the St. Clair Saints. So,
There's your welcome to Canada teaching moment.
yeah, exactly. So Clay Richards is a player from Wisconsin who's been playing here, and there's some funny Canadianisms to this game that he's literally asking owner of the Beefeaters, Rob Annan, why is 5 yards a thing? And as we're talking, that almost gets picked by number 33.
So this shouldn't have been a play at all.
Right.
Because number 15 for the Beefeaters went unimpeded to the quarterback. He was offside. It's a 5-yard penalty going against London here.
Yeah, it's
Adam, why is 5 yards a thing?
well, five yards in the so that football can continue to happen.
No.
No.
Because there is no fair catch in Canada.
That's what I was going to say. I love it because there is no fair catch, and it's like, hey, let's let him catch it. Let's keep playing instead of just waving it off and just basically, you might as well just give him the ball.
Yeah.
If you're just going to wave it off.
New
Here we
lineman
go.
in there for GTA as well.
Beauchamp, 3x2. Sidearms this one out to Stoddard. Stoddard gets off the first tackle and is picked up by a few more Beefeaters afterwards. I thought he was going to bust loose after that first one.
Again, it's the there's too much talking right now.
Yeah.
There's too much talking.
A little unnecessary chipping. Now, challenges when you start getting your third and fourth string guys in is they're
Who
looking-
haven't seen a lot of playing.
Yeah.
They want to go out there and prove that they belong. Just as
Exactly.
much.
So it's just staying composed.
And I get that.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's, hey, go out there and earn your spot by playing a clean game. You don't need to be running your mouth. I'm with you 100%.
Second down and 1 here for the GTA Grizzlies.
3-by-2, Addo in the backfield. Pressure coming. Beauchamp gets rid of it. He was looking for 85. That's going to be Lewicki, covered up by Reggie Arafov. I like the blitz coming in on the strong side. Was coming. I think it was Clay Richard.
Yeah.
And but Beauchamp still, hey, he's got a decent amount of time and some good protection so far too. So let's get the punt team out. And we've got Semi Tewo as our single returner.
I'd say he's not far enough back, but we haven't seen the punts really go much more than about 25 yards. So
Correct.
I think he's a little short.
Yeah. Now wind's coming towards us, so I'm assuming this punt's probably gonna come right towards the Beefeaters bench.
I'm going to say we're going to get the ball right around the 50 by the time this is done.
All right, if it comes this way, you're catching it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, days of me catching footballs are long over. Last time I tried to do that, I tore my knee up.
Okay. Semi Tewo's going to get this one about the 40.
punt.
2 bounces, 27 in trail right now for him.
Oh, that's
Finally
a
gets
great
taken down
tackle.
at 50. Yeah.
That's a great tackle by number 12.
27 in the mix there too. Classum and Adeliki. All right.
That's what I mean about the effort with GTA.
Yeah.
That's like, it's 49-0. I had to turn around and check what the score was actually for a second there.
Hey, because there's some guys go out there. I don't care what the score is. I'm still gonna lay a whooping, right?
Yep.
Like, let's go out there. 49-0 doesn't matter.
Yeah. So let's go.
I believe we've got Balthazar in now.
Yes.
Cutney at the running back position, and a 2-by-3 look. So we see Jaheim Ferguson coming across the lead block for Cutney. Nice little run. Going to get about 7 yards on that, Coach. I don't mind it.
Nope. Again, it's just he doesn't have the power quite as much as Prosper, but this guy's quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice tackle here by 12.
And we just called him on the
gonna be
special teams
Adeliki,
tackle as well. So gain of 6 on that. Second down on about 4 here.
All right, and 12 is down now. If he took that in the quad.
We have 1:08 left to go in the
Quarter.
Beefeaters up 49-0 over your GTA Grizzlies.
Yeah, and it's it's been a pleasure to travel here to Brampton, Ron.
Yeah.
It's Adam Mowers, Ron Ferwerda here on the call, and if you do, you know what, I love that they have these streams because I know the Beefs do for sure have kids who have parents in Wisconsin and Arizona, and also and all over the country. So the ability to catch the streams, it's our pleasure to bring it. But anytime you get to watch football live,
Yes,
it's always best if you can come down. And I've actually been really enjoying the amount of. A lot of guys are sharing it, but a lot more chat about the CJFL on TSN recently.
Yes.
And it's been great to see that. More on that in a second as Balthazar sends all his guys in motion. Going to give this back to Cutney. He's going to take it up the middle, follows in behind his.
We just said he doesn't run with the same power. Look at that run.
Yeah, absolutely. And Michael Malik is big number 58 here. And Cutney just getting in behind him and saying, sure, you're twice my size. Let's just plow that road for me, brother. As we get another Grizzly guys down. The point I was making earlier is, Luke Wilson, who we know well, who's an Essex Raven, played at Rice, played for the Seahawks, had a little time with the Lions. I coached with him all summer at the provincial U18 winners London Junior Mustangs.
Yep.
And is a TSN CFL correspondent now. The guy's everywhere in football.
Yeah,
and there was a piece the other day that I know a whole bunch of CJFL
guys in the CJFL that can definitely play the professional level.
Oh, 100%.
That's a great tackle, number 45.
Nice little connection to Visavath from Balthazar. And 45, whose name we have said just a few times today, Devontae Edwards. Really, really great player here, and that's a load of a human to take a hit from.
It's good to see him like back up because he missed quite a bit of the offensive side of things as well.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Jaheim Ferguson lining up fullback beside Balthazar. Percent of
22
Visavath in motion. Cutney in behind him. Let's give it to Cutney. Yep. Cutney's going to run into a wall of Grizzlies, though.
There's our other man, number 63.
Hug up doing his job.
Yep.
Doing the Jesus pose from the floor, as he should. That was a great tackle. And that's going to be the end of the third. So, I mean, here we are, 49-0. You know what? I've really enjoyed, obviously, we've rolled some benches here, but we're seeing a different football game now because we're completely different people on the field.
Yep, exactly.
And I think it's still a good tempo here. We got 15 more minutes to play, Ron, and another chance to just see what some of these guys can do.
Well, and it's like any chance, like the best way to get better at football is by playing football.
Amen.
Okay, so these are necessary reps for everybody.
Yep.
The twos and the threes, everybody. The ones, it doesn't matter. It's important to get these reps in, and it's really it's not necessarily about scoring at this point. It's about playing it and executing it and still playing it with passion.
Heck yeah! Well, let's get this fourth quarter going. Balthazar is going to pull this one. He's going to hit Ferguson on the run. Ferguson is
pretty close.
Yeah, he's gonna be short about a yard, I think. Or he's right. Oh, okay, if we're using that, ref. And we had some extracurriculars going on.
That's more of what I was pointing at, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at the spot.
No, it was like this is this is the kind of stuff you can't do.
Yeah.
You can't let the
And now we're getting number 58 for the Beefs being ushered off the field because he has a tinted visor. So somebody will get some cutters out. And it looks
Logan Hunt going in.
Logan Hunt joining us.
That beautiful Vicks helmet he's got.
I like it.
That's a thing of beauty.
He just throws his gloves off. Well, here we go, Ron. Now we can get this fourth quarter going. Cutney. Or no, Delwo. Backing up Balthazar. Let's give it to. Nope, let's pull it. Balthazar's going to put this one in the air. He's looking for Visavath.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Visavath. Nice little pattern here. Yeah.
That's a great catch.
Yeah, he's just
Is
got.
that wind? Because the wind's pushing that. If we can just get that replay one more time here, where it's thrown, and the wind just takes it, and see how the body control. He has to spin around and grab that and complete and get that. That's a really, really great reception.
Yeah.
Rivard in for the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is away, and it is good.
6+1.
56-0 Beefeaters lead.
It's a nice little touchdown from Visavath. We'll get that one on the highlight reel later.
GTA at home next week versus the Quinty Skyhawk, who had a tough day yesterday up in the Sioux.
I feel like if you're, oh no, they were playing the Sioux. I thought it was the. I was thinking Quinty Saints.
No, the St. Clair Saints.
Yeah.
They went up to Ottawa.
No, I mean, yeah, sorry. It was Ottawa playing the Saints yesterday, and
they
got spanked pretty good too.
On them as well.
You got to feel pretty good knowing the Saints are coming to town one weekend. That's.
Oh yeah. It's gonna, and 3 busloads of fans, as I'm told.
They travel well.
They
travel well.
They travel like an American team.
Yeah.
Well, and they'll be at Citywide on the 29th, and
nice little Friday Night Lights game too.
Yeah.
You can catch that here on CJFL TV. Ron and Chris Lyons on the call for that one. Our previous PA announcer moved into play-by-play. This one's going to be
This
picked
is a,
up
this
by
is a live
28.
ball.
Just gets it out of bounds. And
you got to take the knee on that, son.
yeah,
Be aware.
so Carvalho and is eventually taken down by Elijah Prosper, who I didn't know was. Oh no, check that 59. Matt Henches, linebacker.
So
All right.
GTA is going to have the ball here at about the 2.
Well, we got 13 and change on the clock here. What's your first thought here, Coach? I mean, this as an OC, you get backed up.
I
Unfortunately,
think my man number 63 is a good football player.
Absolutely.
You know, you will want some takeaways. That is a load.
Yeah.
It's good to see the GTA is rolling in their twos at this point as well.
Yeah.
So there's a number of real positive takeaways. You came out guns a-blazing. You stopped the Beefeaters early, and you turned it over on downs, and then you took the ball away as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I was having a chat with a few of the Beefeaters. Nice little run here by Addo. Some of the Beefeaters offensive and defensive coaches at halftime, and they were, they were all a little stunned to start the game. And we do have another Grizzly player down at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so let's talk situational offensive calling here. It's like you're backed up on the 2. What's your plan here? You trying to get it to the outside? You trying to get a quick pass over the middle? What's your move if you're the OC for the Grizzlies at this?
I'm trying to get out of my own end zone. Basically, I'm trying to get, maybe a quick hitter, maybe some type of trap or something like that. And again, I don't pretend to know exactly what they're running and what they're practicing and anything else. If I'm doing it, I always like, especially close, because everyone's really, really close. If you can get some type of quick little trap or something and get the linebacker shooting the wrong gap, that, 2-3 yard gain could be a 20-yard gain. You'd be out of the, you're always trying to get out of your own end zone.
Yeah. Well, speaking of getting out of the end zone, Jacob Diaz coming off under his own power. Nice to see that trainers doing their job. And we'll keep things rolling right here. 3rd down. 2nd down.
2nd down and about
6.
Yep. So you got your 3 or you got your 4 on that, which is what you're looking for.
Yeah, a little toss to the right here. We're going to get that one to Addo.
Any success all day.
And we got a flag on the top side.
And a flag on the far side as well.
Depending on who these are on, this...
No, this is a hold. This is the hold.
Probably from the receiver blocking on the top side of the screen.
Yeah, it was right away, and it was pretty evident.
Oh, okay.
Holding is called against GTA.
Yeah.
Be a half the distance to the goal penalty. And repeat 2nd down. So 2nd down and 11 now, Adam.
Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier, GTA trying to get the ball to the outside because the middle's not there. I mean, look at this. We've got a new nose tackle in 99 for the Beefs right now, Devin Frey.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a big boy.
93 is also in there. He's new in there. 21. You can start calling off the different numbers, and these are guys that have not seen a lot of action this year.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
High
bad
snap over
that
his
one
head.
all the way down to the end. So that's knocked through the end zone.
That's a deuce, and ball's at the 35. $58-0. Adam, I'd like to go back to a point that I was making earlier in this game. Why is it after 2 years, Simon still cannot figure out that a broken clock gets it right twice in a day?
It's important that we as coaches continue to coach always. And sometimes, as you know, we just need to rep things over and over again. And getting that term right will just be something that we'll rep continually.
Sometimes
with
you
Mr.
just
Simon.
can't fix stupid either.
I wouldn't go that far. I think he's come pretty far. I think he's come
I
pretty
mean,
far.
he is wearing sunglasses on a cloudy day.
Well, and we'll give Simon, who is our graphics guy and timekeeper, we'll give him the benefit of he, there's a term I like to use with my own kids that if you're going to hoot with the Owls, you better soar with the Eagles. And we woke him up nice and early this morning after a night of owl hooting, and he's here doing a great job keeping the things as we give this ball off. And nice big tackle from is it 60?
50, I think.
50? If it's 50, that's going to be Ralph.
That's a defensive lineman again.
Yeah. That's a big old hit. That's a really great job. That's Samuel Williams. Keep forgetting he's handwritten down here at the bottom. Now, was it 17 for the Beefs running the ball?
I think so.
And if it was, that's Patrick Bigris. Might have been 87. And we've got another player down, number 20, Adrian Durston.
It's
for the Grizzlies.
The problem with the Grizzlies is when you start getting into this point of the game, how many healthy bodies do you have left?
Yeah. Well, it's tough, right? And, it's one of those things where, as coaches, you do your absolute best to have a hydration schedule. I'm sure the trainers are doing a really good job of talking to these guys about, Cutney back in, Fonte barking out the orders here. 2 men in motion. We're going to give it to Cutney. Cutney's going to cut this one to the left side, makes the first man miss, and then is finally brought down at about the 52-yard line here. First down, Beefs.
Yeah. Again, we were talking about it, a big game for them next week here for the GTA Grizzlies of taking on the Skyhawks. London Beefeaters have a bye week next week. So adjustments you need to make and rest up in 2 weeks. It's the big one for them.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's give this one back to Cutney, or to Delwo, rather. Sorry. Another first down, but we've got a flag for holding against the Beefs.
So it's coming back 10 yards. Again, they've been rolling their quarterbacks all day, and it's Fonte in at the quarterback position at this point. So 10-yard penalty. We're going to move it back, and it'll be 1st and 20. I think the graphics we need to come up next time is if it's 2nd and or 1st and 20, it's 1st and Mississauga.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
And if we're going beyond that, then it's to the tower.
Yeah. I think we definitely, we're back here doing Grizzlies TV. We'll definitely get some of that rolling. All right, here we go. So on the bottom side of your field right now, Mr. Priest, got Mr. Downs. Beefs with sending a man in motion. Nope, we're going to give this one back to Delwo, who just got the first down run before. He's trucking it up the middle again. Gets it back
runs
to
hard.
back to about the 51 right in front of us here, Ron. And he's down. Trainer's coming on the field.
See, this is what you don't want in this type of game is the injuries starting to add up.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it on the replay. I don't know if
this is a hard run. You fake the jet sweep, you come back with that ISO look inside.
Oh,
he
just kind of gets
down.
Yeah, when he goes down, it looks like what would be his right leg kind of folded under him.
I think it's his shoulder. Yeah.
Oh, he's holding his arm. Okay.
Yeah, it was the way that he went down. He was hit and kind of clean tackle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there was anything malicious with it.
Yeah.
But it was clean tackle. But that's definitely that's a shoulder. I've lived that once or twice.
We're holding a wrist, so that puts Cutney back in the backfield.
2nd and 5 here.
Might even be closer, 2nd and 4. Yep. 2 men in motion. Cutney's going to cut this one right up the middle.
It's going to be short.
Oh,
no, he's
unless
short.
did he roll over? No, not
no,
enough.
He's short.
So that's going to be 3rd and
3rd and 1.
half.
It's right at the 51.
Oh, yeah. He kind of rolled over a body, but yeah, they marked it right there. Maybe his knee hit and somebody saw it. Good job, Zebras. Here we go. Fonte, Cutney. 2 by 3. Let's give it back to him.
Oh,
he's
look at
brought
that.
down in the backfield. Great job by
Look
44.
who again. Number 50 again as well.
Yeah, and Justice 80 and Samuel Williams getting in first down, Grizzlies.
You know, this is what I mean about GTA, is they always just battle.
Yeah.
There's never any quit in this team. And you know, it's 58 nothing right now, and you'd never know it.
Yeah.
And that is what I really like about GTA and what they do.
8:57 left. So the clock is winding down. And Grizzlies will scrimmage here from the 51-yard line here, Coach. And I think we see this little quick outside play from them as we see Beauchamp, Addo, and Beak in the backfield with them. 2-by-2. Beauchamp's going to pull this one, but he's got pressure in the backfield. And it's brought down by number 54 of the Beefs, and that's going to be Max Wilson from the linebacker spot.
Yep.
And Beauchamp taking his time getting up. So hopefully he's okay as the trainer gets called in.
Now, this is one thing. I haven't seen another quarterback for GTA. So what is your emergency quarterback plan?
Listed is Nathan Elliott, number 13.
Well, we're about to find out if Nathan Elliott is going to be lining up at quarterback or not.
Do you have some sort of beautiful Wildcat
I think we're going to see it.
with Devontae Edwards?
That's
my call 100%.
I don't see a 13 coming out. I see
No.
a 3 and a
I
38.
see a 3 coming in, Tiandre Anderson, and we see Vassell coming back in. So maybe is Vassell? He was RB1. Is this a Wildcat situation of Vassell at this point?
Probably. Realistically, that could. That was one of the things. You had all your other 2s out there, except your quarterback was still out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I kept looking, going, I don't see a backup
that's a good
quarterback
point, yeah.
lining up.
Unless you just need more reps with Beauchamp, but he's coming up slow. There we go. On his feet. Hug up. Looks like, okay. I thought he was going to carry him.
No, he wanted to take his helmet, and he said, not a chance.
I got it. Well, under his own power, but certainly in pain. So, who came in? Tiandre Anderson, and we had Vassell coming in. So, but it looks like 3, Tiandre Anderson, kind of running the huddle right now. So maybe he's going to be QB2 today. 88's checking out. Lucas Friesen.
I think it's going to be a run.
I think you'd probably be right. So, Beak, Vassell, Anderson, and Addo in the backfield right now. Okay. So Vassell's coming down to H. Here we go. Yep. Just keeps it right up the middle.
Still going.
Keep going.
Still going.
Still going. He's going to march that for, 6 yards, which will bring him about 3rd and 6.
Yep, exactly. You
Yeah.
know, again, you bring the extra blocker over, and you just get a numbers advantage.
All right. Trainer again for, we got 93 of the Beefs down, which is one of the linemen. Nabil Awak,
Yeah.
previous London Junior Mustang player.
I thought I recognized them. Just a little gimpy coming off.
Little ginger coming off.
Just a stinger, I'm thinking. 3rd and 7 here, Adam.
Yeah, so Anderson taking the snaps. And he's just going to keep this. He's got a lead block from Addo and Peak.
He's got the first
that's
down
a healthy
and
run.
more.
Absolutely. He's got one. Okay, now we got all this. So 12 comes in. What a beauty run from Anderson. But, I mean, Peak and Addo doing a great job out front blocking that whole run.
Yeah, you know, they got up front there, and you just, again, great finish up there.
Yeah, I mean, look at Peak
This just
gone on
this,
his bike.
This brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
This is old school, power football.
Yeah, Addo comes back in on the seal there, and just that's what opens the whole thing. Now you got to, what is Anderson? 215, 510 against probably like a $185 DB. I'll take that math all day. Well,
Grizzlies threatening for the first time today.
Ron, I like it. We're knocking. We're
Yeah,
knocking
there we
on
go.
the door here, buddy. Beak, Anderson in the backfield. Vassal's coming out. We're going to give it to him. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up. Picks it up off the deck, cuts it back to the left, but here come the Beefs. And that's going to be a loss of a few yards on that one. I like what we had brewing.
You had something there because they had it blocked off pretty well.
Yeah.
It just took too long for him to pick it up. And now it's second down and the Muskokas.
New graphics coming to your next Grizzlies TV broadcast.
I love the play design. I love the concept.
Yeah.
I think that's just one of those, like, we just haven't had enough snaps
Yeah. Well, I mean,
with those two together.
I mean, you got to rep everything so that you run into the game. But I like this. I mean, out of desperation, we got to run this. But I like what we're seeing here. Beak, Anderson in the backfield. Here comes Vassal again. Is it the same play? No,
It's
Vassal's going
pass.
to put it in the air.
He's got him.
He's got Stoddard. Oh! It was there. That was
He
a
had
touchdown.
him. He had him.
Oh,
Man.
Yeah. And, you know, we hear
Teaching moments.
teaching moments.
Teaching moments, you know.
Yep, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. It's 58-0. You have to do your job on the field.
Yeah, we had way too many people watching the backfield and not seeing this ginormous human being hitting into the, like, Stoddard's a big body. Yeah, look at this.
See, he just slow plays it.
Baby!
He just slow played it. Everyone
yeah.
was expecting
And
the run.
89, yeah.
That's man.
Nigel Atkinson doing a great job locking the DB. That's a touchdown if that's pulled in.
Yeah.
We can't be looking to the end zone before you catch it. You got to look it in. Here we go. Anderson's just going to keep it. Anderson in behind, pushes Peak into the gap. He's going to get a couple of yards, but that's going to be a turnover on downs. Looks like we're at about 5:17 here on the clock, Ron. Lots of new bodies coming in on the field again. I see Cutney. I see Casimir. Some new faces on the O-line as well. So,
Couple new receivers coming in as well. 81, 82.
yeah.
And
You know what? Let's talk about that last drive. I liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, do we ever want to see our quarterback go down? Never.
No.
Right? However, knowing that you've got Anderson who can come in with Beak and Addo and Vassal and put together a pretty cool little drive.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Well done. Nice. I mean, the longest run of the day
for GTA,
for sure.
Was your quarterback on basically an old school power sweep.
Right? All right.
And I loved it.
Satilny with Cutney in the backfield. We're 2-by-2 for the Beefs. And we're going to keep this one.
No,
Yep.
I don't.
And
See,
smart
you
play,
gotta tell
slides
your
for the
quarter-
first.
You got to tell your quarterbacks to hand that ball off because
Yeah.
now Cutney just kind of tweaked himself trying to stop.
Cutney's got some blood on his knee right now too, so
That's not it. That's a boo-boo that he's got there.
yeah.
It's more of the other leg because he tried to stop himself from going there because he thought he was supposed to get the ball.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah, it's just off camera. That's well, hopefully he's all right.
Or is that no? That's somebody else. It's 27. I think it's down.
That's Cutney.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the Howls of Brampton are just ripping across here at Jean Augustine Park. Again, you know, we've said this a few times. Beautiful facility. I know that the Beefs are back, or the Grizzlies are back here next weekend, taking on the visiting Skyhawks. And, yeah, should be a nice little matchup. If you're in the area, I mean, thanks for joining us here on CJFL TV for this Grizzlies TV broadcast. But definitely come down and catch it live. They got a great thing. They got some great tunes going at halftime, pregame. There's good food. That barbecue smells wonderful.
Yes,
Hopefully
it
it's
does.
still open when the game's over, Ron. And
Whatever they're
know.
cooking, I'll take 3.
exactly. Here we go. Nick Fonte with Satilny at the helm. Going to send Visavath. Nope. Satilny's going to pull it. It's knocked out, and it's picked up by 44. And the tackle's made by 65. So 44, Johnny on the spot's going to pick that up for that's Justice 80. And a tackle by number 65, Dante Kolokova, which is plays center. Nice job.
Yeah.
But turnover on downs. Grizzlies back on him.
4:11 left in the ball game. I just heard. let's see who comes in and what we're doing here on offense here.
Looks like they're
No,
missing
quarterback's
a
back
guy.
in.
Oh, okay. I was going to say they're missing a guy, so Hug Up is coming back in. And we're going to call it timeout, Grizzlies.
Well, coming out of the injury, everything else, it's like you got to make sure you got 12. I don't think that everybody was lined up, and I don't think
I think it's
did London call it or GTA?
no. I think GTA. I saw them calling it, but I think Coach Schneider was coming on to make sure there was actually 12 on the defense.
Yeah.
Um,
And again, at this point of the game, when you're rolling your benches, it is something that you need to consider. You need to make sure that you've got 12 guys for each team out there.
correct. And they were. I mean, originally they were missing Hug Up on the O line. I think they were counting it up, and it was just like, yeah, this ain't right. And they'd already wound it back in. So here we go. Beauchamp looking healthy again. He's going to give this one to Addo. Addo looking to cut this one up the middle, and he's brought down.
Let's give big number 98 a
Yeah.
plug there because
Aiden
the
McLean.
Aiden McLean, the big man, makes the tackle coming over on the defensive line position, scraping all the way across and cleaning it up.
Ooh, and then we've got Edwards down now, being attended to by the.
That's another one of those guys that they're just balled all game.
Yeah, he flipped his cleat off real quick, so
Yep.
I wonder if he's got a turf toe situation or maybe got stepped on.
I think it was stepped on.
Even with the new molded cleats, I mean, it always sucked back in the day when you had the spikes. But even the molded cleats, man, when you still got, the average weights on this team is 200 plus. Like that just coming down. Oh, yeah. All right. On his own power, a little gingerly. He's got the big toe up, so definitely must have smashed that pretty good.
Yeah, and I think that's just a matter of someone stepped on it there.
Yeah. Edwards is definitely a guy I want to go shake his hand game today. And, I mean, like we've said multiple times today, no quitting this GTA team. I appreciate it. 2nd and 10 here.
Adam, just for reference, you know me. I'm a big college football fan, and this was the last Saturday, this past Saturday, that we will have until mid-January without college football.
I know. It's the most wonderful time of year. Forget Christmas. Give me college football season. And
Kickoff.
CJFL season.
Yeah.
And NFL season. CFL. There's
CFL,
so much football and high school starting again. Life is good.
You know, if you're a football fan and, get out here and go out to your local community, see the CJFL.
Yeah.
Support the CFL team. What you have to do, go watch your local high school game on a Friday night.
We got Hug Up playing fullback right
Oh,
now. I
boy.
like it. I like it.
They called him eligible too, so he
Yeah.
did declare to the refs.
Anderson is in again. He's going to keep it. He's got Hug Up out front. Ooh, he was almost clear, but 92 of the Beefs comes in to clean
That's
that
a
up.
good tackle.
That's Jacob Thied doing a good job.
That's a really good tackle. He got off the block, and
I think we're getting the 3-minute
yeah,
warning.
that's exactly. So 3-minute warning here for the referees.
All right, 3rd and about 12, maybe 3rd 13 here,
3rd and
Ron.
12.
Yeah,
55.
just got to send it.
This is why I don't coach anymore.
Well, we still got Anderson.
Standing on turf for the last 3 hours. Back
yeah.
is a little stiff.
We'll get you an anti-fatigue mat. We got a little jumbo thing to the right. Loading up. Anderson gets through, but 19 of the Beefs comes in to shut that down. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Maybe the last drive for the Beefs. But
Well, I
we'll
was
see.
kind of
3-minute warning.
thinking that, we're
Beefs will have both their timeouts. Grizzlies have one.
the Beefeaters aren't calling a timeout.
Yeah.
Not unless they've got 13 or 11 men.
I was going to say you say that and watch them do it right after this first play.
I will throw
Liam
my
King
head-
was number 19. Who else?
I will throw my headset down
There you go.
and ask Coach Snyder why doesn't he like me. So we see an injured Grizzly, and that's number 3. That's our guy.
That's T. Andre Anderson. After that, his last carry. just getting tweaked. He's been playing a lot of ball today. I mean, a lot of these guys have.
Yeah, they've had a number of guys going both ways through necessity.
There we go. Those boys are helping him off now.
Yeah.
A couple more guys coming in to help him.
So we talked about it. Quinty's going to be here next Saturday.
Yep.
Grizzlies take on the Skyhawks here at Brampton. Beefeaters will be off next week.
Yep.
And in 2 weeks, the Beefeaters will play the St. Clair Saints at Citywide, 7 p.m. on a rare Friday night in the city of London.
Yeah, which will be a fun game. If you're coming to that one, get there early or park way down the road because that parking lot fills up pretty quick at Citywide Field. Interesting. I know we were talking about, I think it was pregame too. Skyhawks, with their connection to the school, have changed up their logo a little bit.
Yep.
And I like it.
And I know in their broadcast they say it's a new beginning for the Skyhawks.
Here comes Nick Fonte on the carry, makes his first man miss, but then 4 or 5 extra guys come in here, and we got a flag in the backfield.
It's going to be a holding call
Yeah,
against
it's
the
going to be.
Beefeaters.
I think that's going to be a holding against number 55,
Yeah.
John Moore.
Yeah, 100% it was.
So that'll extend this back, and we'll replay the down.
So they might decline it because he was thrown down for like maybe a gain of 1. And they are going to take the penalty. So it's first in Mississauga.
Here we go.
Just no quitting these guys.
I like
I
it.
like it. Like
Yeah.
I've stressed it every time I see GTA play.
Yeah.
There's talent on the team. They just don't draw the numbers. But there's never any quit.
No, it's been fantastic to watch. Balthazar, low snap, hands this one off to Nick Fonte. Nick Fonte hustles up the middle. He's going to get a gain of about 6. Should bring up second down.
Second down on about 14 here. Clock continues to run. Beefeaters up big.
Made it 50 on the clock too, Ron. And second and 14. Do we think we see a shot to the air here as we go 4-by-1 with the Beefs?
I would imagine you're going to see that motion with some type of run here.
And we give it back to Nick Fonte. Takes it up the middle again. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to bring up about
Second down, third down on about 9 here, I'm going to
9-ish.
say.
No, wow, healthier. Oh no, he's walking back. Here we go.
Beefeaters leaving the offense out. I imagine they're just going to run the ball again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not putting it in the air at this point.
No, run it.
No, they're going to take 20 seconds off, and then they're going to call timeout.
Okay. Little clock management here late in the game, Coach Schneider. Here comes the punt team.
So, punt team does come out for the Beefeaters. They did call timeout, so you're allowed to bring your water out.
Correct. Well,
And that's why you call the timeout, because there's a lot of starters, first teamers who play special teams that, okay, get your helmets back on.
yeah. Yeah, water's out. Just over a minute here from Jean-Augustin Field, visiting London Beefeaters, taking on your GTA Grizzlies as the water is coming off the field. So we can get this third down punt in. Rivard ready to rock and roll. He's got the wind for sure.
Low snap.
That one hits the deck. Here we go. Oh, bounces off 22. And they're coming right towards us, Ron. Heads up. And we'll field that one back here at about the 46. And first down, Grizzlies.
So, GTA would imagine their last drive of the day. with about a minute left in the ball game.
Yeah, and I don't see Beauchamp coming back out yet, at least.
Trying to see who is playing quarterback right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I think GTA's waiting to see who's playing quarterback too.
that looks like 11 guys.
It is.
Yeah, as they're hustling in for one more. Susi coming in late. Here we go. Hug up back. Look, hug up still in the backfield too. 6'3". Let's go. I need to see.
88's taking the snap now.
Okay. 88. So that's going to be Lucas Friesen. He's got Addo and Vassal. We're going to toss this one out to Addo. Addo's going to cut to the left, his left, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Beefeaters in on the tackle. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
And actually, they're saying that's the ball game. That was
All
the last
right.
play.
Okay, well, clock ran down. A 58-0 affair here at Jean-Augustin Field. Ron, again, we talked about this just after, when this half started.
They're saying one more play. But
Oh,
no,
the players are asking for one more. Okay, the ref
no,
called
no
it, but
more. No more.
I bet you they probably were going to give the ball to somebody to run it, and it's not going to happen. So
I would have liked to see 63 run the ball.
yeah,
I'm not going to
100%
lie.
wanted to see
I'm
Hug
not
Up run the
gonna
ball.
lie.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? We talked about this earlier just after the half. The first couple drives were very surprising, and I think the Beefs kind of got smacked in the mouth there and went like, oh, geez, like we okay, pull your socks up, boys, we got a game. And then I think once the Beefeaters got rolling, obviously the game got away. Yeah. But how many? If you're keeping tabs at home, we probably said it 18 times. 0 quit, and everybody's still smiling. Everybody's still jogging on the field right now for the Grizzlies. I'm very impressed by this GTA team. I think could you find 15, 20 more guys to put on the sideline to just help you roll a little bit more? Probably. And there's always goals for every season, and I think recruiting might be one on this team. But yeah, it's been a pleasure to come here to Toronto and provide Grizzlies TV for you here on CJFL TV platform. And Ron, hit me with your final thoughts of the game before we send this one out.
You just said it again. There's no quit in this GTA team. They're going to battle you for the full 60 minutes. And at the end of the day, that is the truest sign of a quality football team. Yeah. Well coached. You have great attitude with players, great attitude with coaches, and probably one of the most, other than a few moments later in the game, respectfully played one of the better games we've called in a number of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hats off to GTA. We thank them very much for having us here. The Beefeaters look every bit as a number 4, 5, 6 team in the country today. And they have a week off to get ready for the current number 1 reigning national champion, St. Clair Saints.
Yeah, absolutely. And Beef's heading out 3-0 on this one. Like you said, nice little bye. And the Grizzlies back to work right here next week. So we may be back. I'm not sure. It might be a different streaming company, but definitely tune back in or come and catch this game live at Jean-Augustin.
Get down here if you can. Watch. Yeah. There's nothing like watching a game live, and it has a different feel. You hear things. We'd love the fact that you subscribe to us and like it. You get to hear me talk, and ramble on, and you get to hear Coach Adam there talk a lot. But you hear different sounds and sights and smells. And
absolutely.
This is a great facility, and I invite anybody just to come down here and watch a game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's send it out for Nathan and Simon on graphics and camera, Stephanie, producer, the coach, Ron, for Word, and we'll catch you next time.